Set it free.
He was going to.
Where is everybody? Man.
I'm right here.
Oh, I see you. You look very tan, by the way. You got a lot of color this weekend.
Yeah, I was outside a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's supposed to just get hotter. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be brutally hot today.
Yeah, no, I'm not brutally hot. Guys, see, listen to us already whining.
Yes, for Seattle people, and I'm born and raised.
Yeah.
Brutally hot, Terry.
Okay, I mean, from the East Coast, you should be used to this.
Well, yeah, then it's not brutal. That's just the summer.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say.
There's no hopscotch here.
No.
There's no Kilbreth here.
No.
Kendall's done.
She's fried.
What?
She's fried. She's
well,
done. She's overcooked.
Just stick a fork in her.
Really?
Well, I mean, I got a message that was pretty clear. I want to have you call me back so we can discuss my summer.
No, really?
It was like, that's it. It's over.
Did you call her back?
It's what the ironic thing is. No, it's the right thing. Okay. The ironic thing is that her family didn't do her in as far as this program's concerned. No, she was able to get past that. Constance Abitzler, she was able to get past that.
She handled that.
The County Crows did her in.
Nice little Constance.
That's right.
Can't swing it.
That was the hurdle she couldn't clear. She cleared the Bitzler hurdle.
Yeah, you gave her kudos.
The
for
family situation, that was a pretty high hurdle, Terry.
That was a
Got over that one.
Yeah.
County Crows, oops, I tripped.
Fell on my face.
Me face on the track.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Well, I guess so.
Yes.
Well, I guess we'll learn for next summer.
Now,
right?
where's Kilbreth? What happened this morning? Kilbreth's car didn't start?
I don't know.
What's the story?
Yes, that's the story.
It's so damn cold out in Carnation. His car just wouldn't start. What?
Correct. His car wouldn't start this morning. He called me about 5:10, and he said Scott was going to come pick him up.
All right.
Wow.
So that's why they're both not here, because Hot Chisel went to pick up Steven in the Bonies.
Wow.
And they're riding in right now, riding dirty.
So we'll see them about 8?
No. Yes.
No. Wow, that's kind of off the beaten path for the old hotshot Scott.
That's right. Hot Shoot's got the old front seat recline as he's driving.
Laid back.
Steven giving it a little, a little early for that.
Yeah.
But they're doing it anyway. Is there any possibility that Steven's car saw him in the shorts and the manless and said, I just cannot, in a responsible way, take you to work this morning?
Possibly.
Is that what happened here?
Could be.
When cars have a personality, Terry.
They do.
Is it remotely possible that the car just looked them over and said, this is not happening?
And released oil.
If you expect me to start, you can forget it.
It released its oil and said, I'm done.
Okay, released its oil. You said that twice. That must mean something to you. Okay. Very good. Oh, okay. Well, I don't even want to know what it means. But,
hopefully they'll be here when?
yeah, whenever they arrive. I hear they're on their way.
Okay.
They're en route.
Yay.
You're here, Terry.
I am.
That's all I need.
TP's here.
Vinny the Pooh, well, he was not just having a weekend. He was having the best weekend of his life, I would imagine, Terry, because when I'm in my car, driving to the gym, you know, to look good. Right?
Oh, yeah.
On Saturday morning, who am I listening to? I'm listening to Vinny the Pooh.
Yeah.
I called him up.
Yeah?
We had an on-air moment.
Did you?
It was very big for me, Terry.
It was wonderful.
Yes.
He did sound good. I heard him, too.
A long-time listener, first-time caller.
It's a shame about your limo, by the way.
Did you play that on the air?
I did.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even sure if you were taping it. I just called in quick, gave him a little couple of words, and told him I was a long-time listener, first-time caller. Told him, made a couple of requests, Terry.
Oh, that was good.
You got to those requests, I'm sure?
Well, I told my DJ at the time, and
Yes.
kind of backlogged.
Does he know how to mix Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven?
Well, yeah, I think he had to figure it out.
Okay, well, as long as that worked out for you. That was, I'm sure, a big moment for the program.
The T-Man. From Summer Jam to the...
Up and stuff. Yeah. You're a big maple syrup fan, right?
I am.
They don't have any of that out there where you were this weekend.
No.
No. All right. Well, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we welcome to the program. We welcome on to the show Stephen R. Kilbreth, who's joining us.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
Yes. His car decided to release its oil.
Jeez, I didn't like my jokes.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't know how that's a joke and where the punchline
It's
is.
almost like peeing, you know. You see someone, you went, just for
All right. Anyway.
It's like peeing.
car releases
wow,
the oil, whatever.
It's even better now.
It's just too over your guys' head.
Right, that's what it must
The
be.
intelligence of the joke
Got
is
it.
way too
Got
high.
it. I knew there was something I was missing there. It was the intellectual level of it. Steven.
Yes.
You bought a Mercedes for its reliability.
Yeah.
Just out of whim this morning?
It just seems like it's costing a lot of money these days.
Jeez.
Because this problem was allegedly fixed, so.
Allegedly?
Yes.
Those bastard liars.
I know.
Maybe if you bought a brand new one.
I know.
Man, don't get on.
kidding.
Yeah, it's too late for that. Man shared his home with it this weekend. Anyhow, so this is the starter or what?
The alternator, I think.
Alternator?
Yeah.
See, that's you don't get an alternator. Get a consistent little. Never mind. It doesn't alternate. Get it?
Yeah, between starting and not starting.
Right.
Yeah, today was the day it didn't start.
That's not good.
So,
Deader
Hopscotch
than a doornail.
came and rescued you. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. That's nice.
I mean, I'm only, a half hour out of the way?
The lengths you'll go to make sure you don't have to go to lunch. Anyhow.
Apparently you were trying to look up AAA and you called me.
Well, AAA would have taken an hour. Okay. I could have ridden in with my wife, but then I wouldn't be here till 7:30, and I didn't want you to miss my, me being on the air since it's so wonderful.
That's right. Did you have some good highway conversation?
Not really.
Okay. What else is going on in the world there, Terry? What else is happening?
Big news. It actually happened, I believe, on Friday about Aaron Spelling passed away.
Passed away,
Yeah,
yes.
just like a week after having a stroke, and he was at home.
We were just playing Tori Spelling audio like the day before he had a stroke.
Right.
Of her going off on her husband's ex-wife, and
Getting kicked out of the music.
they're at war, and she was screaming all kinds of things that a woman with her kind of nobility shouldn't scream, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then her dad has a bad situation happen, and he's no longer amongst the living now. That's really pretty damn sad.
It is.
And they had a falling out from what I'm reading about this. When I read the obituary, some of the story, I didn't realize they had a falling out a couple of years ago. How do you have a falling out with your dad, who's handed you millions, given you a career, done everything there is to do possible that a dad can under the sun can do? Mm-hmm. How could a dad do more for his daughter? And she has a falling out with him?
Yeah, she did. But she claims, though, and when she issued her statement, that they reconciled. But, you never know.
I think she just got pissed off because she had to look at Paris Hilton more popular than her. Her daddy made her way more popular than me! Well, no, she just has a more interesting personality than you. Maybe that's it.
Really?
I'm never talking to you again!
She does? I thought they were pretty equal personalities.
Well, for some reason, Paris Hilton became a lot bigger over the past 5-10 years than Tori Spelling ever was.
Yeah.
Tori Spelling got a little head start out of the blocks, and Paris Hilton just passed her like she was standing still. Mm-hmm. They're both heiresses to the fortune. Why should Paris Hilton be so popular and big time, and Tori Spelling be stuck in the mud? That's what Tori Spelling must have been thinking when she was not talking to Daddy.
Yep.
Well, Aaron probably said, look at Paris Hilton and then look at yourself.
Oh!
There you go. That's the difference, honey.
I'm never talking to you again!
I want you guys to keep going. Act this out.
We make a great Tori Spelling and Aaron Spelling.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a stroke, and when I do, you better come back and say you like me.
I dare you! Oh, jeez. Somebody call a medic. Anyhow.
Is that the stroke sound effect?
What's the stroke sound effect? Oh, I think Aaron Spelling's head just released its oil.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that's really sad, Terry.
It is.
He's been a real contributor to the entertainment world. There's no doubt about that.
Looking down the list of,
Terry,
hot shows he did or whatever created.
Especially in our little generation here, the X generation. How many shows did Aaron Spelling create that you loved, you watched, you knew, you needed?
17.
How many? 17 is the answer. That's right.
More than that, I think.
From Love Boat to Dynasty to Fantasy Island to Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, some you didn't love, though, so.
Yeah, 17 that you love, Stephen. Is making sure everyone is aware that no matter what age range you are, as long as you're somewhere in the X, maybe even the Y generation, 17 shows that he created you loved, whether you realize it or not.
Hot to hot.
Hot to hot will not continue in a moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So many that we can run off, Stephen. You'll be like, oh, man, that was his? There's so many like that. Do you understand my point?
I do.
You're right. And now we pay tribute to the life and times of Aaron Spelling. Okay, let's move on. John.
Yeah, nice tribute.
Hey, Stephen Kilbreth.
Yes.
Have you ever heard about a bioforce from the horses out there in your cow pasture? Why don't you fire up your Volvo, bitch?
Well, the Volvo has not been among Stephen's arsenal of
More
car
like it
options.
hasn't been reconverted yet.
That has not been around as far as Stephen's home or life and times are concerned for a number of years. He traded that in. You traded it in, right, Stephen?
I did, yeah.
Yes, you traded that in. Somebody
so
else
what
is,
are you driving out
good
there,
value.
Steven
someone else is
Sobrak?
enjoying a Volvo that starts every day.
Right.
Hey, Steven, what are you driving now?
Well, I'm riding in Scott's passenger seat.
He's a big timer now. He bought himself a Mercedes.
Wow.
That won't start.
You can always start it up with the refresh of the grease.
I'm sure it would have been a great line if you could have gotten it out, but it was too funny for you to even say. Anyhow, John, he's driving the same car as you. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, well, I'm fresh out of Spokane today for Hoop Fest, okay? I'm not 100% awake.
You're in Spokane right now?
No, I'm home now, but I just came out from Spokane and Hoop Fest.
Yes, and obviously we don't need to know who won that situation. If you were there, you took home the grand prize, the blue ribbon.
Suck my nuts.
Did you say the F word?
I don't think so. I think it was S.
No, I said tell the U.S. to suck my nuts.
Okay, well that's much better.
Phew.
Yes. Glad we cleared that up.
Yeah. Man, that could have been bad.
All right. So you enjoyed Hoop Fest.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And unfortunately, I had a first aid person come over and attempt to give me water.
Yes.
What the hell? I don't need water.
Well, it's a little concerning when you're watching Hoop Fest and you see a dude with severe scoliosis as you running around the court like Igor trying to make a basket for his team. It really doesn't inspire many people that you are the team to be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thanks to Morris. Morris did a fine job.
Who's this now? Morris the cat? I think Aaron Spelling created him, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, remember Morris the cat there? Big timer, yes. What's that now?
So John played in
No, he
Hoop Fest, or he
I
just went?
played in Hoop
No, you
Fest.
didn't.
No way.
Stop it.
Plays every year. He's a real ringer.
Morris from Tacoma, Washington. Thank you, Morris. You did a fine job.
Yes.
There's your shout out.
Morris the cat was the Paris Hilton of his day. Now, do I need to know whether or not you advance from the first round to any further round, or is it pretty much safe to say that...
We played Eastern. Okay, we played Eastern at first.
Yes.
And then, unfortunately, we lost to Eastern.
Okay, John,
so we
where
had
do
to play
John.
the college.
John, where do you come up with these lies? How is it possible for us knowing what you look like, who you are, and all else that comes with that? How are we supposed to believe for a suspended second that you played basketball of any kind, even if it was in the...
We played in the Eastern Division. We played against
now I
Eastern,
understand.
which is the college there in Spokane.
Right. Now it makes
and
sense.
Then
Right.
we played against KXLY Radio Broadcasting Group.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes, and what was the final score, and how many points did you score?
We lost.
What was the final score, and how many points did you score?
I scored 5.
Right.
And we lost against them because the fact is, we're playing against a 6 feet group
6 feet.
category. They were
Giants.
6 feet tall, and unfortunately,
You would be
because
too
they
if you
were
could stand up
so
straight.
much more taller than us, we lost.
Now, how do you come up with these things, Josh? Why this morning have you decided to obviously lie
He-Man,
about going to Spokane
He-Man,
and being in some
I'm not lying.
basketball?
Can I lie?
You lie every day, but usually we can understand maybe where they come from. This is so out of left field, this lie, that it's just absurd. What made you decide to lie this morning about playing basketball? That's what I want to know. What makes you... How do you pick your lies?
Broadcast.
How do you pick your lies?
Spokane. We played against other stations. Thanks to Wired 96.9. Thank you, Spokane. I love you. But anyway,
What is he getting paid by these people to do shout-outs?
Stephen, have you ever heard of any of these stations?
Well, KXLY is in Spokane. Sure.
it's
yeah.
Broadcasting Group team, Stephen.
Well, I realize that, yeah. It's
Well, I don't know
group of
why
stations.
they'd be so...
Okay, you guys wonder why you haven't heard from me for a while? Because
Yes, I was dying to know.
in Spokane for a week. We're setting up a booth at
Kissing booth,
Hoop
yes.
Fest 2006.
For what? What kind of booth?
So
For
these,
what?
these people hire you to do this?
Well, they must love me so much they brought me over there.
That's a hard
How-
Okay,
how did they bring
put
you over
me
there?
back on hold, man. I'll
Okay,
I'll get one of the station representatives on the line, and we'll talk.
Yeah, sounds great. Okay.
I want to get my lies straight. Put me on hold.
Exactly.
Now, they have a 2-pack in over division. If you smoke more than 2 packs a day, you can play in that division.
Well, Hoop Fest is huge. I think they let anybody in.
It
but
is a big deal.
It's
yeah.
a big deal.
And that was this weekend, Hoop Fest?
But it's like good competition.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it is.
John seriously walks around at a right angle.
No, we all
Okay.
That's true.
His lower torso stands up straight.
Right.
His upper torso is bent over to the left. Okay? So he's no way that he's playing basketball.
No, well, like we all believe. Come on. But the thing is, he's saying, I was over there for a week setting up a booth for what?
He was brought over by them.
Yes, he was.
Oh, they paid for
he
him
was
to come on
flown
over?
over. They couldn't have made it through Hoop Fest without John's assistance.
So he was the celebrity player that they
I just don't know
recruited?
where he comes up with the stuff. But Hoop Fest was okay. Maybe you read something about Hoop Fest and
Right,
decided to go with it, and that's where that came about. All right.
Maybe he was in Poop Fest. That makes more sense.
Beaten out again by Good Morning,
The king of Poop Fest.
champion of the stairs.
Oh, God.
All right. Very exciting.
Never given up that trophy.
So did you get your lie straight, John?
Yeah, that's enough to lie, baby.
Okay.
I still love Spokane. Do you know it? It was 95 yesterday.
He's
When
good.
I flew in out of
Flew in,
Spokane,
yes.
it was 95 degrees.
Yes.
And that day
Imagine
had
being
a
next to
seat-
John on a plane.
He already just killed his own lie because he said he's been there for over a week.
Right.
And then he said,
Flew in
just a
yesterday?
second, yeah. When I
Right.
flew in yesterday, it was
Yeah.
95 degrees.
Time flies when you're having fun,
Oh,
too.
I guess so.
Yes. Well, luckily, either way, whether he flew in yesterday or went in last week, he made it in enough time to score his 5 points.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were spectacular 5 points. Reverse layups and
Jamming it.
That was a three-pointer?
windmill jams. Terry.
yeah.
You know the way John does it.
I do.
Toe
Yeah.
jam.
I guess they probably just get 1 point per bucket, is my guess.
John on a plane. Talk about as torturous as it could possibly get for a passenger, Terry.
The air marshal's excited to see him walk on.
Trapped in a tube floating on air next to John. Not exactly the greatest place to be.
No.
You would agree with that, John, right?
Yeah, thanks to Southwest Airlines for allowing me to be on their
Right, allowing me to be on the airplane. Okay, yes. I'm sure they just allowed you to waltz on.
I'm looking. Yeah, they allowed me to walk on. Unfortunately, when the TSA security told me you can't bring a lighter on board,
Right.
I was a bitch. I can't smoke on
Oh,
this
okay, yes. I'm sure she handled that well. And I'm sure you sat first class, right, on Southwest, right?
plane. Well, they had unassigned seating.
Oh,
You
okay,
can
good
see
answer,
where-
good answer. Never mind. All right, thought I trapped there. All right, very good. Of course I did, T-Man. Oh, anyhow, sounds like it was a great weekend for John sitting home, playing with his imaginary friends.
Right.
This time his imaginary friends took him to Spokane.
Wow, what a trip.
Yes, the story box just opens up for John over the weekend, and he can go anywhere, Terry. That's
great.
It's a beautiful life.
The T-Man.
It's official. Britney Spears has gone to the dark side.
Oh,
Well, at least
days.
with her hair color. Extra caught the pregnant pop star on the streets of New York, hitting the shops with little Sean Preston firmly in her grasp. But the raven-haired mother-to-be wasn't alone in the Big Apple. Hubby Kevin Federline was also there, promoting his favorite hobby, text messaging.
Yeah,
Text messaging, wow.
very involved husband and father. He was just there text messaging away.
Scrapbooking is his second favorite.
Sounds like a good time.
Text messaging. What do you think he was text messaging, Terry? Something important?
Oh, of course.
Right.
His new lyrics or something.
Did
I
he
don't
secure
know.
that deal with Mr. Spelling before he croaked?
Right. His new record label. Hey, man, I came up with some new...
Some new great lyrics
Yeah.
he's writing down before they just slipped his mind.
Yeah.
Ah, heaven knows. I'm glad he wrote down Popo's Out, Terry.
Yeah.
If that would have gotten away, the world would have been, well, deprived of some of the most lyrical genius work I've ever heard in my life. Mm-hmm. Popo's Out.
Pretty sure it'll still catch on, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's catchy.
Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of the lyrical genius, I was listening to Vinny the Pooh show over the weekend, Terry.
Yeah.
A fine demonstration of radio ability, especially for a first-timer. But I couldn't help but wonder, he talked about all that show prep he was doing over the past week to lead up to his first ever show on the air. And for the breaks that I heard, I didn't hear any examples of how your show prep came into play. I heard you more winging it. I heard you talking to Big Mike. That I must have tuned in and heard like 3 different times you asked Big Mike if he was tired. And he said, well, I'm 3 hours ahead of you.
Yeah, he did look tired. But as far as the show prep that I did the night before,
You talked about those.
I didn't use it.
You didn't?
No, I was just like,
You didn't use any of that show prep. All that wasted time.
Yeah, I mean, I knew what the station was doing, and that's all I needed.
All right. Why'd you talk about all that show prep you were doing?
I don't know. I really did it. I was just excited. So
I believe you did it. That's what I'm saying. I know you did it. Why didn't you use it?
I don't know, to be honest.
Been on the air once with Orty, a short timer. Orty mailing it in.
I'm just wondering where all that show prep hours, where they went.
I don't know.
Why'd you waste hours?
I don't know.
Heaven knows. It took John all weekend to come up with the mastery of the phone call this morning of the Hoop Fest. He put hours of show prep and thought into that.
2006, baby. You know what? I was over in Spokane. I love the cats over there.
Right. He was thinking of going, okay, he went over his show prep. Do I go with I was at the Bite of Fife? Do I go with I was at Hoop Fest? Do I go with I saw a pre-screening of Superman Returns? And he went with Hoop Fest. But the bottom line is his show prep didn't go to waste.
Yeah.
It didn't go to waste because the station over there. Hold on. I dropped my phone. Hold on.
Right.
I'm back.
Gets so excited he drops his phone in mid-call, Terry.
That's great.
Well,
Yes.
that's like an airport security TSA party foul.
Right. Party foul, yes.
But yeah, no, you haven't heard from me for in a week in T-Band.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let me ask you, John. In the week you were over on the eastern side of the state, did you hook up at all? Any females?
I got some big-ass party pussy, baby.
Oh,
Whoa,
easy.
And I was thinking
Okay, now
about
listen.
Terry Free while I was begging her on the boat cruise.
Okay, so you had some.
What was his name then?
You had some strange sexual action over in Spokane, and even though
I did. I was on the party cruise.
I mean, you had never had this kind of activity with this stranger before. You thinking of Terry Free while you're doing it?
Boy, because when we get Terry free taxes, I love it, baby. I banged a bitch on the boat.
Okay.
Jeez.
It wasn't a honey bucket this year, but it was on the freaking party boat.
Yes, and how much did she enjoy that?
I asked her.
Well, I'm asking you. I mean, you must have a read when you have sex with a woman on how much she enjoys it or not, right? I mean, every guy gets a read, right?
Well, yeah, when I bring out my steak, it's like an anaconda, baby.
Oh, man. Now, due to the fact you made it happen with the anaconda there, I'm assuming she couldn't help but have the greatest...
steak.
Okay, I'm assuming she couldn't help but have the greatest sexual time of her life. Is that fair to say? Was she going crazy or what?
She was going crazy when I spit venom in her, and it was my C-I-C to the K.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that certainly breaks it down for all of us.
That was the venom?
He took out his anaconda and some unsuspected eastern side of the state woman, Terry.
Or man.
Or man. Terry doesn't want to eliminate the fact it could have been a man. Well, let's make it clear right now. Terry doesn't want to eliminate the possibility that it could have been a guy. Were you having sexual intercourse with a man or a woman?
Well, where the hell y'all come with guys at? I was a woman.
A woman. Okay. Do you remember? You were a woman?
I can only ask up the females in Spokane.
Okay, and what was her name, and will you be seeing her again? Is there any chance? Is there any chance that you'll be seeing this woman again?
Well, if I go to Spokane, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where to find her if you go to Spokane? Where would one find her if you went to Spokane?
I'd probably find her on the avenue of Sunset Avenue and Russell Road.
Sunset and Russell.
That's where I found her in Spokane.
So she's a hooker.
Well, if you want to call it that, too.
Well, I didn't say anything. But
if you want to call it that, like what else would you call it?
Right. Well, did you
escort.
Did you pay for these services, or were they free of charge?
Well, when they found out the celebrity status of who I was on the party boat,
They gave you a freebie.
They said, "Oh, John, you're John from the T-Man Show," and I said, "Yeah."
Yes.
And can I mention another station that they
gave
knew
you
me from?
They gave you a freebie.
T-Man, can I mention another station?
Oh, feel free.
From Wild 103.9.
Well, they went out of
in
business
Spokane.
2 years ago. I don't know if he's aware of that.
No, I don't think he is.
I don't
No,
think
a couple
so.
years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
I'm sorry. Thanks for
But
correcting me.
thanks
It's
to
now classical
Wild,
music.
thanks to Wired 96.9,
Yes.
I was on the party cruise, and everybody loves you, T-Man. Why is the T-Man here? Why is the T-Man here?
Yes,
I
well,
said,
we pulled the plug
I'll do
on
my
it, yeah.
best to make sure that T-Man makes it again in Spokane.
Okay. Very good. I'm glad you're my agent. Thanks for nothing.
So how hot was it over there, you say?
It was 95 degrees.
Yes. Okay. Well, it's going to be just about as hot, or if not hotter, here today, Terry.
Oh, I know.
What the hell's going on here?
It's great. I love it.
You can't argue with the fact that it's not. It's Now, this is about not the kind of weather you want to argue about.
No,
okay,
not at all.
A little hot.
No complaining here.
But the alternative that we deal with on a pretty much regular basis in this area is not as enjoyable as this run of weather has been.
That's right.
We're having a red hot summer, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Red hot summer. Usually, it doesn't begin until July. We've had a nice, spring and early days of summer now.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right.
Pretty much the whole spring. There was a nice little bit of rain mixed in there, but all in all, you can't argue.
Right.
Al Gore would have his theories.
Oh, jeez.
But we'll not look too deep into it, will we, Terry?
No, no.
We'll just enjoy it.
That's right.
Break out the little blow-up pools and go to town. What else is going on in the world? What's that?
I think it's great that a station we haven't been on in 2 years is paying John to go over there. Call them and try to get some appearances, maybe.
Yes.
That is pretty cool.
What else is going on, Terry?
Big marriage news this weekend for a couple of people. First of all, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban finally got married in Australia.
That's done?
Yeah,
That's
they
a
got married.
done deal?
It is, and they apparently did have a prenup.
So you had this in your show prep. Why didn't you go with it?
I don't know. I was just nervous, so I just kind of
You were nervous?
Keith Urban's big news.
You could have done it over the intro of one of Keith's songs. It would have been great.
Right.
magic.
I heard your little sister come on with you.
Yeah, I put her on there.
That was a cute moment.
Cute.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
Her and my dad.
Dad was on too.
Fresh out of collars, huh?
Papa Pooh came on, Terry.
Papa Pooh. lay it
Yes,
down.
the Grand Poobah.
All right.
He came on, right? You didn't call him the Grand Poobah.
No, I was
Why not?
like, "What's up, pops?"
How you doing?
Like, do I sound nervous?
I think it should be called the Grand Poobah.
Oh my god.
You weren't a Flintstones fan, were you?
I know.
You never watched the Flintstones?
I mean, I watched them. I wasn't like a fan.
All right.
Wow.
Do you remember the Grand Poobah from the Flintstones?
Of course.
Okay.
Who's the head of the little club there?
That's right,
They
the
wore
lodge.
the hats.
Yeah.
The lodge, yeah.
The hats. Those had ram horns on them, Steven.
Well, I know, but little hats.
Little hats.
I mean, I think even Mr. C was Grand Poobah, wasn't he?
Well, he was the Fez, the Leopard Lodge.
Oh, right.
It was
right,
different.
right.
You're getting your little white boy clubs mixed up.
But the hat,
idea, though.
nonetheless, they all wore hats.
Well, his had the little Fez, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're like Wikipedia without the knowledge.
Right.
Without the facts.
I hope you're punching us in there. So there's a big
So they got married.
nuptials
over the
happening
weekend.
there.
Yeah, and
Okay.
apparently, if they get divorced, Keith will get somewhere around $400 to $640,000 for every year they were married.
So
but there's
Nicole,
also
Nicole Kidman has way more money than Keith
yeah,
Urban?
heck yeah.
I thought Keith Urban's a pretty big star, Stephen, in the country world.
It's Entertainer of the Year.
If he's Entertainer of the Year, why aren't he making any money to not have to sign a prenuptial agreement to marry Nicole Kidman?
I don't know.
Well,
She's heavyweight, though.
yeah, she is. When you
$15 million a movie or something.
right. It's not like Keith's pulling that down for every album.
Well, if he's
he throws
Entertainer
out
of
there.
the Year, he's got to be close to making as much money as that.
Not yet.
Not even.
How many albums does he have, Stephen?
I would say he's had a good 4 albums.
You got 4 albums. You got yourself millions. If you're Entertainer of the Year on top of that, sign a prenup. Man.
Sold out the Gorge last week.
Whoa.
Where are these men with their pride? Why are they getting roped into signing these prenuptial agreements?
Well, the other thing, too, in regards to this prenup, apparently there is a little clause in there for Nicole in regards to that money. Just in case, because apparently he had a drug and alcohol problem.
Really?
And that's why.
So not only does she have to diminish his psyche by making him sign a prenup, but she has to reintroduce the drug and alcohol problem that he's worked on so heftily, I'm sure, Terry.
Well, yeah, he had to get clean and sober.
She has to remind him of that just in case you're so weak that you're not able to keep this good trend going. It's over.
Yep.
And you get nothing.
Pretty much.
And you're in the gutter by yourself.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Where do these ladies get the audacity, Stephen?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
It's tough.
Why did you sign your prenup?
It was a good deal for me. So.
And also getting married this weekend was Marcia Cross from the Desperate Housewives.
Yes.
She got married as well.
Damn, she's off the market.
I know. Bummer, huh?
I just saw a picture of Nicole Kidman. She looks terrible these days. Plastic surgery.
Yeah, she
She's
got her
got-
lips done.
She's got a little baby bump, I think.
Really?
Isn't that in your show prep?
You know, I did notice something.
Yes. This is a shotgun wedding. Nicole Kidman's dad put a shotgun to Keith Urban's face and said, marry her now that you knocked her up. Wow. But before you do, sign this. You druggie.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't that true, Steve? Doesn't she have a little baby bump or what? A lovely lady lump? Or?
I had heard that rumor as well.
Oh, okay. Do you think she did that just to get Tom's attention?
Yeah, I can do it too.
But I don't want a Scientology, baby.
Keith Urban. What's the deal with all these Hollywood actresses marrying country stars and having it go nowhere?
I don't know.
These kids got it made, I think, though.
How old is
kids?
They're all older than you.
I know.
How old is Keith Urban?
May not be, but I don't know.
So he's younger
I think he's in his 30s.
He's younger than than Nicole Kidman, is what you're saying.
He's got to be.
Well, Keith Urban's younger, sure.
That's what my question was.
Yeah, I would say Keith Urban is younger than Nicole Kidman.
What do you think I asked you? I didn't ask if Willy Wonka was younger than Nicole Kidman. I asked if Keith Urban was younger.
No, I get it.
And you're like, oh, no, but Keith Urban's younger.
He was born in 1967.
Wow.
So
He was born in 67?
I guess so.
That would make him like 39, 38.
Yeah, old.
And how old is Nicole? She's
44.
42.
Oh, wow. It's a fun little game. She was born in 1967.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
They're exactly the same age. They're born the precise minute that the other was.
Oh, interesting.
Oceans apart.
Yes.
What? Both from Australia, right?
No, she was born in Hawaii, it says.
Well, she's Australian.
Yeah, but she grew up in Australia, right?
All right, whatever. What else is going on, Jerry? What else is happening?
Got some news about Anna Nicole Smith. Remember, she's fighting her ex-husband, that old man's son.
I'm trying to get you on air with us in the Seattle area.
When are you going to get married, John? When are you going to marry a nice country star?
All right, let me call you back so I can get you live.
All right, finish the fake phone call and get on the phone with us now. When are you going to settle down and tie the knot and make some woman out there as special a woman as she could have ever dreamed to have been? When is that going to happen, John?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to settle down. But you know what?
Right.
It's less than 6 minutes away to give another Summer Jam listener to the 2006 White River Amphitheater Summer Jam tickets backstage. I'm going to take the 93rd caller.
You're going to take the 93rd caller? All right, you take the 93rd caller. Go ahead. You take the 93rd caller, and we'll give them Summer Jam tickets. What is your number that they can reach you at?
They can reach me at 1-866.
No. That's our number. Well, I don't think you have an 866 number. I'll go continue on. What's your number? Go ahead.
Okay. It would be area code. If you want to win Summer Jam tickets, you can call me direct.
Yes.
253. 653.
653.
3. Come on, T-Man.
Yes, 3.
4.
4. Are you giving out your number? This better be your number, by the way.
Yeah.
It would be my number. It's the area code 253-653-3466.
All right, let me call. Hold on. Let me call. 253. Wait, what was it? 253?
653.
653.
3466.
3466. This better be your number, John.
Somebody's going to be pissed off
And
in
the
a second.
93rd caller wins now.
Domino's Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
We need to take a break. So
Wait, not yet.
Back,
We're going to...
Oh, my God, it's ringing.
What kind of a phone do you have?
Yeah.
Are you on Bonanza?
Good morning, T-Man Show.
Oh, okay. Sounds like it's working out well.
What number am I?
What caller am I?
Calls now. I'm taking the 93rd
Well,
caller.
this is really
at
some major special effects.
653.
Wow.
3466.
Yes, what caller am
The
I?
93rd caller.
Long time listener, first time caller, John.
I've got the first caller out of the 206-799 area.
Okay.
Good morning, T-Man Show. Good morning, T-Man Show.
This is going really well.
Taking more than one call? That's pretty cool.
He'll take the 93rd caller, Jerry.
Wow.
And somebody is going to be lucky enough to be the 93rd caller at the John Solo studio apartment and win Summer Jam tickets and backstage barbecue passes, Terry.
Wow.
And who knows? It may not end there. You could be on stage to win $50,000 in Deal or No Deal, hosted by Stephen R. Kilbright. Woo!
Is John going to be backstage at the barbecue?
No. John's not. He's not going to be backstage. He's not going to be side stage. He's not going to be in the front of the stage. He's not going to be allowed at Auburn that day. He's going to be back in Eastern Washington for the finals of Hoop Fest 2006.
They need him.
Yes. He is the true white man can jump ringer for Hoop Fest 2006, don't you know?
The T-Man.
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think we do. A new study asked 17,000 women around the world 15 questions about basic reproductive health.
Wow.
Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
What do you expect?
In general, women who have problems with fertility know the most.
Oh, geez.
And women who have a college education know more than women
So
without.
until you have some difficulties with your reproductive system, you don't know crap about it.
Doesn't surprise
And
me.
even when you do have some breakdowns in your reproductive system, Terry, you still don't know enough to answer all the questions accurately. It's a damn disgrace.
Not surprising.
Oh, women.
What kind of questions were they asking that were so damn difficult? What happened here again?
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think
Yeah, that
we
I
do.
heard.
A new study asked 17,000 women around the world.
17,000 women around the world. It was World Cup testing.
15 questions about basic reproductive
Just
health.
15, Terry. It wasn't like they were overburdened with questions and they just broke down due to the mental stress. 15 questions!
Easy.
I'm sure they were easy. About your reproductive systems. I'm sure. Yeah, can we find those questions? There was a global test on the reproductive workings of the woman. Let's go to whatever we have to do. Who did this report? Q13. Let's go to their website. Let's go to Google Reproductive Health Quizzy and find these questions. I'm sure it was basic stuff like what came first, choking the chicken or the egg, Terry?
Wow. Jeez, I would have gotten that wrong.
Oh. Well,
Buzz me now.
Well, you got a 50-50 chance. How do you know you would have got it wrong?
Oh, just because I know me.
Wow.
not as well as we know you, though.
15 questions about basic reproductive health.
Oh.
Not one.
Just questions about fallopian tubes and urethras and vulvas.
I have a holiday urethra hanging on my door.
And labias and what else, Steven? What am I missing?
Oh,
the P.O.
Yeah, I love the people.
You're doing pretty well.
And you ladies don't even know your own bodies. Ask men questions about their sexual organs, Terry. We know them inside and out, and inside and out, and inside.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll get them all right.
I doubt that.
Oh, we don't have to know that much.
Pull out. That's it.
When in doubt, yes.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm surprised women don't know their own bodies like that. I thought your bodies were like your temples or some
Well,
crap
everybody's
like that.
body is supposed to be their temple, but that doesn't mean we know every single
I can answer 15 questions about my temple.
Can you?
You can answer 15 questions about your body?
Depending upon what those questions are, sure.
Pastor, can you find? Is there any chance we can find those questions? Is that possible?
I am looking right now, yes.
Oh, Pasty's on the case.
On it.
And if Pasty's on the case, oh, you better watch out, world.
Yeah, how many can he get right?
All of them.
Probably. He knows all the
Pasty, we have a woman coming down to try out. We only have 2 or 3 spots left for the on-stage briefcase modeling exhibition that will be Summer Jam 2006's one of the main attractions. I know, Terry. Somebody in line to win $50,000 and 20 briefcase models. 17 briefcases, last I checked, are secured.
Wow.
3 left. There's still time for you, ladies.
And we do have a couple in the maybe column still, right?
We do have a couple in the maybe column, but we have someone coming down to try out this morning.
We do, yes.
You know, we joke about it, but how much of a round of applause does Pasty deserve for getting every woman that has scheduled a time to come down here? How much of a success rate does he have, Terry?
It ain't over yet.
100%?
Well, even if it's not over, I'm sorry, maybe I'm jinxing it for him, but
I'm going to call her Kents right now.
Oh, boy.
Don't come down.
Already talked to her.
considering many of the past producers, especially one in particular, that had to step in and become that person as his punishment.
I know, that was his punishment. I don't think Pasty
Wow, have you guys had a good weekend? Every day they show up.
Yep.
No problems.
Look, T, if you want me to helicopter him in, I'm happy. I don't have a budget for that.
That's exactly how it went, by the way. I feel like I'm listening to a Best of T-Man. Anyhow, Pasty,
Yes, sir.
have you found me those questions there?
I'm still looking here. It looks like 17,000 is like the magic number that you poll people, so there's a lot of results coming up for 17,000. So fraternity
worldwide?
studies, there's quite a few.
17,000 makes it an official poll?
I guess so.
It's probably the same people.
A bunch of results coming up here.
Q13 just makes stuff
I'll find
up.
it.
That could be
Yeah, maybe that's what they do.
Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
Damn shame.
In general, women who have problems with fertility know the most, and women who have a college education know more than women without.
Wow. What a disgrace. But even the women with the college educations and even the women with reproductive health difficulties, Terry, couldn't answer all 15 questions correct.
I know.
Shame.
Shameful! It's your body!
Yeah.
You've lived with it for quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah. Last I checked.
Right!
Same
You
body.
can't answer basic questions about your own VJs.
They're so complex. They're ever-changing, and,
Wow.
sometimes you just get so caught up in daily activities.
Stephen, your thoughts about these pool of women, 17,000 women, and yet not one of 17,000 women could answer all 15 questions correct about their own VJ situation.
It's just,
That says it all right there. Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Speechless.
Speechless works in more ways than one.
Go spokeless, but
yeah. They certainly were leaving us all spokeless.
Oh, goodness.
Terry, you get 17,000 men together, ask them questions about astrophysics. By accident, a few of us are getting all 15 right.
Really?
All right. I don't even know what astrophysics is, and I'm getting them all right.
Wow.
well, because we know how to master the multiple choice.
Mm-hmm.
You make pretty pictures with the little...
Multiple guess has certainly been a craft honed by men
Well, that's good.
from years back.
Kudos to
I
you
did
guys.
not get one correct score.
Well,
How
you
does
mean
that
a
happen?
perfect score?
How does one woman out of 17,000 not get them all right?
We just don't, I guess. Obviously, we don't know our bodies as well as we thought.
As a punishment, I want you all to spank your VJs right now.
Okay.
Go ahead, Terry. You lead the charge. Terry?
I didn't take the quiz, so
Well-
how did why am I punished?
Yeah, she would have gotten them all right.
It seems pretty obvious to us that you wouldn't have been the one in 17,001 women that got them all right.
Right.
All right. So
Okay.
just as a sign of unity for, just being amongst all the women that have to be ashamed of themselves this morning, given this situation, Terry. Spank your own VJ. We'll just sit here and watch, and we'll imagine all women will be doing the same as you do it and lead them in this
Are
charge.
they doing
Go
it
ahead.
in their cars and in their cubicles?
I sure hope so,
wanna know.
Terry. Are you doing it, Terry? I don't see you doing it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you hear it?
Well, if it makes you more comfortable if you're refusing because of feeling embarrassed, I'll do it with you.
Oh,
I'll spank my own
you're
VJ.
going to spank
That's
your
right.
own VJ?
That's right.
Wow,
Here I
that's
go.
pretty impressive.
Oh, man, am I shaved nice today.
I thought it would
that's
have made a different noise than that.
gross thought. Anyhow, so you're not going to do it? You're not going to do it here? What are you doing? What are you doing with your face? What's that all about? What was that?
I was trying to make the noise of spanking the
Oh.
VJ, but it didn't work.
That'll work. Go ahead, do that.
Whoa, I don't know what that is. What does yours look like if I make that noise?
Man.
Looks like a clam.
Never heard a wizard sleeve spanked, I guess. Huh?
It's all that excess skin.
Shameful! Not to have a wizard sleeve, but that is too, but we're not talking about that.
15 questions about basic reproductive
15
health.
questions.
Not one woman could answer all 15 questions. In general, women who have problems with fertility know the most.
Well, maybe we just figure we just need to know some of the basics, you know?
You don't need to know
And we don't
all the
really-
inner complexities of
right.
your own vaginas?
I mean, which kind of makes sense because those who
Stephen,
don't have problems.
Do you agree with that statement Terry just made, that she feels comfortable just knowing the basics of her vagina, but when it comes down to knowing the real inner fine-tuned complexities of her own vagina, she doesn't feel the need to know? Do you feel that's just an acceptable statement, or what?
I think that she probably, like you said, the study said that would know more because of the reproductive stuff that they've done.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Terry has had a nice...
I've done both. So I've done it where, you know, I didn't have to worry about it, so I could care less. I just knew the basics, and then...
Didn't know anything. Put it in.
Yeah. Shoot me
Terry,
up.
Terry had her ignorance is bliss, just put it in days.
Yeah.
And then she had her serious studio...
Yeah, and really I did. I learned a
Your
ton when I was...
studious moments where you were seriously
when we
figuring out what needed to be done.
Right. Yeah, whether or not
you got it down so well, you had to.
Yeah, we did.
But in between that, you got fixed. So
yeah,
she's done it all.
Yeah, gosh.
She's done it all! Woo! And yet you'd get a 0 on the test.
The wide world of bunt.
Spanning the globe.
There must be a trick question on there, some manly sports question.
To bring you the constant variety of bunt.
That's me. Wow. But it was interesting, actually, learning as far as the reproductive side of it.
Well, I just find it unacceptable that you ladies feel like just knowing the basics of your bunt.
So you think that
is enough? I don't think that's right.
The females in your lives could answer all 15 questions. You think? Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. I'm talking in general terms, and I don't think anyone should be able to get out of bed without knowing the inner workings of their bunt.
So complicated, though.
Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yeah.
The river runs deep.
It does.
So deep.
Wow.
River runs deep.
It was a little.
What was the name of the movie? The river runs deep, or the river runs through?
River runs through. But then there was Let the River Run.
What's the river runs deep?
Some porno you watch?
Oh, maybe.
I think
that's always like a safe bet. Yes, you're right there.
Old saying, I think.
River runs deep. Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of bunts.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport.
The thrill of buntery.
The thrill of victory.
And the agony.
And the agony of defeat.
Oh, dear. I'll bring the feet into it.
Human drama of athletic competition.
Oh.
This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Exciting. Speaking of which, John.
Yeah, I'm up to number 92 right now.
Wow.
T-Man, so you're number 92. Try again.
Mm-hmm.
You're 92. All right, bye.
Okay, yes.
All right, here we go, T-Man.
This is a big moment.
Third caller with me.
This is a very big moment. John.
I know my line is ringing off the hood.
Wow, I don't feel worthy to take the 93rd call with you, the legend that you are. Why don't you do it all on your own? This is a big moment to announce somebody to somebody.
Potential barbecue listener. Here we go.
But ask them.
93rd call.
John. As far as I'm concerned, they should have to answer a question about the reproductive system. Go ahead.
Hello, good morning, T-Man. So you're the 93rd caller. You're the 93rd caller. You have a chance to get backstage passes to barbecue. You have a chance, baby. What's up?
All right. I'm trying all morning. Beep.
Well, everyone's blowing my phone up right now at 253-653-3466. What's your name?
All of a sudden, John loves giving out his number.
Hey, April, how you doing? That's the month that I had sex in.
What did he say? It's a month and a half?
The month he had sex in.
Oh.
So I guess what happened to this weekend?
I'm still here. What's up, April?
So are they really going to let you do this?
What's that?
Are they really going to let you do this and give me the tickets and all that?
April has her doubts, John, that we're being serious and giving you the power to give over the Summer Jam tickets in the morning.
Are you listening to your radio?
Nope, it's off.
Well, turn it up a little bit so you can hear what T-Man's saying.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
I just pulled up to my
You don't want to miss out anything T-Man says. He loves the country.
That's right. No doubt about it. Now, John, she's doubting. Did you hear her? How dare she doubt that you truly have the authority and the power? Oh, he won't let me finish. Yeah.
She needs to be effed up.
Right. Okay.
In her booty, that is.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell her that she, has in fact won those tickets, but she has to come to your apartment to pick them up?
You just won tickets, April. April?
I'm here.
You just won tickets.
Awesome.
Okay, well, you got to come to my apartment to pick them up.
Your apartment?
Yes.
I don't know about all that, but...
Where are you calling from, April?
Actually, I just pulled up at in Yelp.
You're in Yelp?
Uh-huh.
I tell you what, if you come over to my apartment, I will give you Summer Jam tickets, baby.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you a lot more than that.
All right. Well, you hold on. I need to get some information from you. We'll be right back after these words.
Yes, there it is. Very nice, John. After these words. He's taking a break over there on his show,
Is
Terry.
he? Wow.
We're not taking a break on our show yet, but he's taking a break on his show.
All right.
Yes.
So we can switch back to our show?
We'll be very kind to April and give her the official Cube 93 nose plugs to go into John's home with, because no person has been able to leave with their senses intact without those nose plugs being a part of your arsenal when you enter his home, Terry.
I can't believe you did that.
But April is, in fact, the winner, and John will get, I'm sure you'll get all her information off the air, John, now that you're at a break.
I'll get all the information to me.
Yeah, now that you're at a break, yeah.
Backstage with us.
Okay, yeah, she'll be backstage with us.
Us?
Yeah, John, assuming he's going to be backstage.
Wow.
John, you can...
Hello.
You might as well put a big X right through July 29th on your calendar.
Oh, geez. What?
It keeps breaking up. I get bad reception.
Like John's mind. Okay. John, why don't you get all her info and forget any thoughts of being at Summer Jam yourself, okay?
All right, hold on.
All right. Oh.
We'll take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
This is the word long enough, you'll break.
Hey, April, how you doing?
Yeah, John.
You just won.
Oh, he's talking to her. He's talking to her off the air now.
I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty fine.
I'm not the version pacing day behind the glass, but I'm also another version of.
It's amazing how it doesn't take much to convince John that he's doing his own show over there.
It's not amazing.
He's now acting as if he's talking to her off the air.
I know.
He's talking how a radio DJ would talk off the air. No, seriously, girl. It's just craziness. He's about as lunatic as a person can go.
That was
You
all
need
that
to tell him
sun
he's
this
not going to be
weekend.
backstage with us. He knows, right?
No, you do need to emphasize that. Seriously.
He eats a corn on the cob with just two movements.
Oh, my gosh.
With those teeth? Are you kidding me?
I had to swallow it whole.
I don't need to see that.
Walking around with corn on the cob on his face the whole day? No, not necessary. Barbecue sauce on his forehead? Do you need that, Terry?
No.
We're going to need a security staff for John, and then a whole other one for the Summer Jam patrons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Make sure he's nowhere on the premises. We guarantee you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. We guarantee you a John-less Summer Jam.
Yay!
What you just heard is about as close as he's going to get to Summer Jam 2006.
There you go.
You clear on that, John?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you're off the air now, so you don't have to talk all hyped up.
Hey, T-Man, can
Yes,
you
John.
say hi to one of my friends?
Yes, John.
I don't either.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if I could air that. Did we air that?
I
don't think it's airable. It's out of control.
It's like they grab him by the throat sometimes. I don't know why.
Well, maybe he should come to Summer Jam.
So I can do that.
The T-Man. Summer Jam 2006. Presented by McDonald's. Is coming.
Yeah.
With a 206! Performing live. Ludacris. T.I. Bow Wow. E40. Ray J.
Tickets on sale now at all Ticketmaster locations.
Or at Cube93.com.
Summer Jam.
Hands in the air. Powered by No Rock Entertainment.
Cube 93.
Christina Aguilera's future family plans. In New York last night, the singer headlined Entertainment Weekly's party celebrating their must-list issue on Sans Monday.
Oh.
We asked her if babies were on her must list.
That is.
Eventually, yes, I do want to have a family.
What kind of answer is that? Of course. Everyone's going to answer that, especially when babies are so in.
Yeah.
Every story on the cover of every entertainment magazine is about some star with their baby.
Yeah, seems like
Gotta have a baby, Terry. It's like not having the right accessories. You don't have a baby on your hip.
Right.
It's like you're out of style.
Guess so.
Gotta have a baby.
Babies are the new cocaine.
Whoa.
Huh? All right.
A little less expensive.
All these stars gonna have to go to BA eventually.
Right.
I couldn't stop. I had them one after the other.
Another
That sounds
Started taking
good.
over my life. Please help.
Financially ruined.
I mean, seriously though, Terry, babies have been happening for some time on this planet, I would imagine, right? Yeah.
A while now.
Yeah. Reproducing for a while, right?
Yeah, we've been reproducing for some time. However, since the 30s, I think we can trace it back to, yes. Stephen is right, yes. There was invented in somebody in Jersey's basement. But now, all of a sudden, it's out of control, and you don't see a story on the cover of any tabloid that doesn't involve some celebrity's baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Babies are it. Gotta have a baby.
There you go.
Are you getting this, Pasty?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we had one.
I don't know if it's applying to me.
Stephen, as is very obvious, Stephen Kilbreth always does what it takes to be in.
The trendsetter, yeah.
He is the trendsetter.
Well, follower, I guess.
Pasty.
Yes, sir.
Who's in the green room right now? What were you telling me during the break? What's the story?
We got a couple ladies here for the briefcase.
I never want a couple of ladies. How does this happen? How did you overbook? What happened here?
I didn't overbook. It was actually two friends. It was a joint thing. They emailed together and both wanted to be considered together. So.
And you didn't tell them pick your best one and go with it? Give it your best shot with your whoever you determine to be the better of the two candidates?
Nah, I just said come on, both out.
Mm-hmm.
Take you both out.
Make you both feel uncomfortable.
Pasty.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is more important to you, their needs or my needs?
Oh, yours, absolutely.
Oh, geez, thank you so much. Because as far as I think I've made it clear, Terry.
Yes.
I want to see one candidate per day.
True.
I don't care if they're best buddies, BBFs, big booty bitches. I don't care what they are. I don't need to know. All I know is my instructions were clear, and you followed them amazingly to the letter, to the portions that I am just impressed with the fact that one lady, as asked, has come down. There's never been a no-show. There's never been a big situation. Now, all of a sudden, one girl says, well, I have a best friend that she also wants to try. Can we both come down? Mm-hmm. And Pasty, being the soft-hearted virgin that he is, says, okay, I don't think Team Man will mind. Well, I do mind!
Uh-oh. Send one home?
And now they're going to pay the price!
Oh, yeah,
wow.
I can't wait.
Oh.
They're going to pay the price, too.
Are they? And what is that price?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
But when I figure out the price, believe you me.
Is it a hefty one?
It's more than $10.
Oh.
When I figure out the price, believe you me. Can you follow that, Terry? Believe.
Yes.
You me.
Wow.
You and then me.
Right. Believe. You me.
Wow.
That they're going to pay the price.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just got to figure out the price.
Now I'm scared.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sounds kind of intimidating there.
The hell's the price?
Well, but how do you...
They're going to pay it!
Whoa.
Because obviously, Pasty, I think it's pretty damn clear that whenever you have two women together, one obviously is going to be able to win out over the other as far as anything you challenge them together against each other in, right?
Yeah.
Now, in this situation, we're trying to find the most of, well, let's be very honest, best-looking lady to be a briefcase holder on stage at Summer Jam, Terry.
Right.
And one is certainly going to stand out over the other, whether it's subtle or not so subtle, and the chances are it won't be that subtle. It'll be pretty clear.
Sure.
You can look at both of them, and I'm sure you could look at both of them with your untrained eye. With your untrained eye.
Even my eye could pick it out.
That's right. As to who stands out as far as the true candidate amongst them two, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So why did you even lead two of them off the elevator?
Oh.
Just leave one in the shaft there.
Whoa. Really? How long?
There's only you can do with the Magnum.
Gonna lead to some trouble.
The horn rim glasses will let me know.
Whoa.
Listen, Pasty David Arthur.
Yes, sir.
Why are you allowing one of them to come in with false hope?
I don't know.
One of them should have been eliminated right at the door, is my point.
Well.
And the best one should then have her shot at being told whether she's going to be a briefcase model or not. At least she has a shot. The other one can't even beat her friend.
That's true, but then again, we all know that Pasty's, you know...
He's trouble talking to women.
Yeah. What do I know?
And not only that, but his ability, I think what Terry was going to get at, his ability to really know what the universal man's opinion is on women is just way off the spectrum. It's just way
much different.
Off, out of bounds. He has no clue at what a good-looking woman is.
So I mean, he
besides his number one and his only, Jessica Alba.
Right. I mean, because really, he could have picked... I mean, let's say he did pick and do it on his own, and then the next thing you know, after the show, you see them and you're like, wait a minute, why did you pick that one?
That's a good point, Terry. You eliminate Jessica Alba from the equation here, and Pasty's track record of being able to size up women is just so way out of left field, you know what I'm saying?
Brutally high expectations.
Well, it's weird. Yeah. It's a weird guy.
Yeah, she looks okay.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, she's like the hottest girl you ever saw.
Right.
Yeah, she's all right, dude.
Yeah, his ability to evaluate women is very questionable. So you make a good point, Terry.
So
he's leaving it to us.
Right. Well,
That
you,
doesn't-
the expert,
Terry,
who was very good at it.
I am the expert. Thank you so much for reminding me. That doesn't eliminate the fact that these women, because they came together as a couple, if you will, are going to pay the price, Terry. Wow. Oh, the price will be paid. And they will be paying it.
Yeah.
I want to be very clear on that.
Okay. I think you've made that very clear.
There will be a paying of the price.
Whoa.
The price will be paid.
Hold on, I'm writing that down.
And they will be paying it in this studio before all your very ears.
Whoa.
And eyes. Even though they can't see anything.
Some of us can.
The people that it'll be most important to will be able to see everything.
Right.
But that'll be us. Because this show is most important to us, and everyone else is just listening.
Right.
This show is for This show is mainly for our entertainment.
Yeah.
And other people out there are just coincidentally simultaneously entertained.
Oh, you're here too?
That's right. We didn't realize you were there. We'd be doing this anyway.
We really enjoyed it.
That's right.
Sat in cubicles, we'd be doing the same thing. Some office building.
I know. Hey, check it out. We've got ladies coming in.
So just to go over this again, Terry.
Yes. One more time.
Price will be paid.
Oh, Lordy.
They'll be paying it. Pay the price. Gotcha. Price will be paid.
And they'll be paying it.
Did I mention that part? Yes. What else is going on?
Well, I have some news about this. Is kind of
just a recap.
Whoa! Price will be paid.
There'll be a price. It'll be paid in full.
Okay.
Wait, that's not what I have written down.
No COD.
Oh wow!
Huh?
You
I thought it was different than that.
I don't think I'm adding to it. I'm just being a little bit more thorough with my
making it crystal clear
with my statement. Yes, thank you. What do you have down?
Now, this story that I got, I'm wondering if it was.
I want to hear what he has down.
Oh.
There is a price.
Right.
And it will be paid.
Sure.
And I didn't get the last part.
They'll be paying it.
They'll be paying it.
Got it.
Right.
But it'll be paid.
Yes, I think you pretty much got the gist of it. You got the gist of it. What were you saying now, Terry?
I was going to tell you about this story. Whoa, Jiminy Christmas.
Oh, jeez. Go ahead, Terry. I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's from Court TV, and I'm wondering if it was actually.
Wait, go outside and let them know that there is a price. It will be paid, and they'll be paying it. Thank you so much. What's it now, Terry?
Jiminy Christmas, the same guy who cracked corn.
Wow. No, that was Jimmy who cracked corn.
Oh,
Stephen.
I see. Okay.
Jiminy Christmas was.
But you know what? I don't care. Anyhow, Terry, what are you saying now, please?
I got a story out of Florida where.
Yes.
Police busted a lotion shop.
Lotion shop.
Yep, called La Place.
La Place?
Yes, and at La Place, the lotion shop, you go in, buy some lotion, and then have a...
Whoa, now.
Uh-oh.
That's a ham sandwich, man.
Yeah, whoa, now.
All right, set on hold. The hotline happened to be ringing, Terry. I thought it was Vinny the Pooh.
Oh.
But it is the ham sandwich man. I can't put him on without his proper introduction, Terry.
Gotcha.
But he must have heard about the price.
Yeah, he must have.
That has to be paid. And that they're going to be paying it.
Yes.
And maybe he wants to interject his thoughts. I don't know. Maybe it just was coincidence he called the hotline at that second.
Okay.
But now Vinny the Pooh doesn't have a hotline to call. Because John's on the warm line.
Oh, drop ham.
Warm.
Ham Sandwich Man's on the hotline.
Uh-oh.
Hot.
And that leaves no line. How am I going to have the price be paid without a hotline?
I don't
or
know.
a warm line?
Whoa, no line.
Or even a cold line?
Yeah, we need a cold line for sure.
Pretty sure we can hang up on John, right?
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Well, we know his number now.
Right, if we can want to call him back.
All right, what are you saying about
Do you
La
want to
Place?
hear about this lotion shop called La Place? You might be interested.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this little lotion shop, apparently what would happen is that you'd go into this lotion shop, buy some lotion, and then have your high-paid hooker put it on you.
Well, that
Lotion you up.
Sounds like more than just your average no-frills lotion shop then,
Right,
Terry.
definitely.
That sounds like a full-service lotion establishment. That doesn't sound like necessarily a just authentic lotion shop like you may see in popping up in all the malls, Terry. There are all kinds of specialty stores, and lotion shops have certainly, and candle shops. There's stores now for just tea.
God, we are a fruity generation, aren't we?
Yeah.
You need a tea store?
What was that now, Stephen?
You need a tea store?
There is.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh, yeah, there is. I heard about that
Mm-hmm.
in the news. Big deal.
I mean,
want coffee.
They're not given the services that you're describing, though, Terry.
No, not at the tea shop. No.
Well, I would think the services you're describing would be just as arbitrary as getting them at the lotion shop.
Sure.
Well, maybe a little bit more understanding that you got the lotion, got to have something to do with it. Might as well put it on my cranker. Go ahead.
Anyway, the lotion
I
would cost $40 to $80, not including, whatever extra you give the lovely lady.
Yes.
Apparently,
so they do accept tips.
Yeah, I guess so.
Where was this now?
This was in Florida.
This is not in this country?
In Boca Raton.
They have a house in Boca.
There you go. You missed the place.
Actually, my house is in Delray Beach. It's just like this far away from Boca.
Well, yeah.
They're like neighboring cities. So it would be like Kirkland and Bellevue.
Well, there you go. You should have checked out La Place the last time you were there.
There was no place called La Place.
Well...
There's no La Place. It's
not
all...
anymore.
Where are you getting this story?
I told you, Court TV. That's why I was wondering. I'm wondering
You're
if it was
telling
actually on
me
TV.
that here I am in the wrong corner of the country.
Yes.
And all I had to do was go the opposite end, diagonal in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And I could have been a few minutes away from a place where I could have bought lotion and had it applied to my pecker.
Yes. Oh. You could have had somebody massage it on in for you.
Drive your La Car to La Place.
Mm-hmm.
The owner was 69 years of age. Four prostitutes were arrested between the ages of 31 and 40 years old.
This is not a true story, Terry.
No.
Court TV.
Bull crap story of the day.
Right. His last name was Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
First name Michael.
All right, whatever.
Co-owner Dick Hertz.
Anyway.
Had a comment on this, Terry. What's his comment?
The police apparently do have the clients list, and there was 42 men that they plan on that frequented La Place.
This is the story right here?
Yes. On a regular basis.
It's hard to read it when I do this, Terry.
I know. And then the next thing you know, it's going to rip, and then you're going to say, hey.
No, I'm just very careful when I do this.
Sure you are.
I'm an expert. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home with your news articles. I don't know why you would. Oh, geez, I did
not just call it.
Well, you did call it, Terry. You like the Babe Ruth of news. Anyhow, let's see here.
Jeez.
Police in Florida bust a lotion shop.
I think I said that.
Yes. Terry, did you mention it was called La Place?
I did.
Yeah,
really?
Huh. Boca Raton, Florida. Man.
Oh, you have a house near there.
Yeah.
The place where you can get La Freak.
Wonder if it's gone up in value again. So basically, it's like the lotions that they were selling. I'm starting to pick up on the fact that may have just been a front for some kind of prostitutional little establishment there, Jerry.
Really?
Jerry, hey, I'm able to look deep into the story and read between the lines. And I'm picking up on the possibility that this lotion shop may have just been a front for a brothel-like establishment. All you gotta do is buy a little tiny tube of lotion for $89.99, and then a lovely escort will come out and apply it all over your bate.
Poor old lady's going in there just to get some lotion.
At La Place.
I'm really glad Grandma Janice passed on, Terry, because she didn't live that far away from Boca, Terry.
Right.
Heaven knows there was a possibility she could have come whistling on in, looking for a little bit of lotion to smooth out her very dry elbows.
There you go.
And gotten a little bit more than Grandma Janice bargained for.
She has dry elbows, too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate that.
Whoa.
There were 4 prostitutes, say the police, on the premises of this establishment called La Place when it was busted. Mm-hmm. All between the ages of 31 and 40 years old. A perfect age range for a prostitute. The cops, according to the story, Terry, have their hands on the client list. Did you mention that?
Yes, I did.
Their hands are full.
That's right.
Wow.
God.
But they're very smooth.
Yeah.
And
they smell good, too.
42 men are on the hook for being recent clients of La Place. It'd be easier for me to read this if I didn't have to, paste it together with spit.
Gross.
Oh, I ripped it. Did you notice that?
I did.
Right.
They keep client lists at places like
There's
that?
a prize!
Yeah, Stephen, use the fake name. Keep going.
Pooh?
Yes.
Do you want to tell these ladies really quick what they're dealing with here?
You want me to tell you what we're dealing with?
Oh, hang on. I got to take a break. And then we'll worry about the price.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
Price!
The T-Man.
Wish to have a fancy car. Staying hydrated in the heat, that is really key to staying cool. So,
Stephen, how do you do it? How do you stay so cool?
Not easy.
That's what I thought.
Just born that way.
Staying hydrated in the heat, that is really key to staying cool. So while an iced vanilla latte sounds like a good idea, it actually may not be. Caffeine and sugar are two things that actually dehydrate you and cause your body to lose fluid. Also, if you go for drinks that are ice cold, you can get stomach cramps if you drink them too quickly.
Oh, really?
Because your stomach muscles can go into painful spasms.
Well, I didn't know that. Because the first thing you want to do when it's really hot, you want to
drink something really
hot.
Yeah.
Speaking of painful spasms, listening to these anchors, Tara Aiken.
I'm spasming.
Oh, jeez.
Ow.
So wait a minute. When it's hot, you want to drink something cool.
Apparently, that's what she's going with. I don't know where she came up with that, but that is what she's trying to allude to there, yes.
Because the first thing you want to do when it's really hot, you want to
drink something really
And then everyone on the set agrees, I didn't want to say it, but if you are going to say it for us, that's the truth.
So my hot apple cider yesterday, not the right beverage.
No,
choice.
I don't know why you're going hot chocolate, hot apple cider, in 90-degree weather. You should know better.
Because the first thing you want to do when it's really hot, you want to
drink something really
Do we have to wait for winter to know what to do when it's cold out?
Right. Stephen, they're not giving away that information. They have to save it for Sweeps Week.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. But they did give you the freebie of when it's hot, you might want to go cool beverage.
Watch out. Well, no, but they're saying that you may not because it could kill you.
Well, any cool beverage won't do. The iced latte with the caffeine all running through it, the river runs through it, is not good.
Right. You don't want muscle spasms in your tummy.
This just in, you don't want muscle spasms in your tummy.
Because the first thing you want to do when it's really hot, you want to
drink something really
Okay. Speaking of spasms of our own, we got these ladies outside, Terry. They're here as a duo. They're ready to come in, but you know the rule. Only one per day. These two, it's bad enough we have women come down with their moral support friend that waits outside for them.
Right.
I thought that was enough in itself. Now we got two best friends wanting to try out together. Working against each other, whether they know it or not. I'm sure they do deep inside. Not taking them both. Terry, they could be the two most beautiful women in the world.
Yeah?
We got the two most beautiful women in the world in our green room right now. I know the odds are favoring that. But even if we do, we're not taking them both.
Right.
Vincent Thaipu.
Hello. What's going on?
I want you to let these ladies know that they have made a major error. A faux pas, as we say in the trade.
Okay, one second. Ladies, just to let you know right off bat, you guys have made a fatal error. A horrible error.
Wow.
Well, obviously it's not good. It's a fatal error.
Right. That means one of you has to die.
Yeah, fatal.
How do they look, the Pooh? They're friends? Are they hot? Are they big time? Is one clearly better looking than the other? What's the story there? Because I assume one is going to be better looking. I don't have to assume. One is better looking than the other, but I assume one of them is clearly better looking than the other, that it's not even a decision to really have to make.
Right.
Is that the case, Winnie the Pooh, or are they pretty close?
So do me a favor. I want you to picture the best looking 30-year-old you know.
Oh, jeez.
You guys are 30.
Whoa!
And it's them.
They're 29, is that what they said?
Yeah, they're pretty much.
So they're like young cougars.
Young cougars.
Oh.
You guys know what a cougar is, right? Okay, yeah, they're young cougars.
They don't seem flattered by your accounts of them.
Yeah, if they already know, that's bad.
Well, ask them why they came together. Why do they realize they're working against each other by coming together?
Why'd you guys come down together? You know you're working against each other by coming down together.
Because we applied individually and you
then what?
didn't get any response.
Oh, so they're carpooling now to get down here in a more of an effective fashion, Terry.
Thinking about your environment, like what's going on here?
Yeah, they're protecting the planet by coming down in carpools now. However, if they've listened for one segment of one person that's tried out, we only have one per day. Why are they trying to buck the system?
Like, you know we only have one per day, so why are you guys trying to buck the system, if you will?
Oh, jeez.
Because they're hot.
Oh, they think they're the exception to the rule.
Well, little do they know, exception or no exception, they have to now pay the price. They have to, and let them know just like this, they have to pay Pay the price!
You have to.
Pay the price!
Is that what I sound like? That's pretty nice.
Early still, I'm sorry.
All right. You sit tight with them.
Okay.
We'll be back in a minute. As soon as I'm working on what the price is, Terry.
Oh, okay.
A price will be paid.
Yes.
I've made that clear. I think I've gone overboard to make that clear.
Yeah, there is a price.
Yes. I want to make sure that other ladies know out there, you can't expect to come down with a friend, all arm in arm, chummy.
Skipping in.
Skip to Malou to the studio.
Right.
And then not pay a price, Terry. Now, I'm not saying I'm eliminating them both right off the bat.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's going to be next to impossible for them both to make it. It's going to be close to impossible for even one of them to make it.
Okay.
And regardless of if both, none, or one of them makes it, a price has to be paid.
Right.
The penalty of coming down as a duo will be taken. And damn it, I'm working on something good here.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good deal.
It's going to be good for all of us, Terry. Especially you, since you like women more than anyone here in the room.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Anyone in the room. It's a lot about you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tie this into a very major theme, a major topic the day, Terry, as I tend to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying to you? You know what I'm saying? Okay, good. Keep it all flowing.
Got it.
While I finish out the final details on that, Terry, do you have a quick story you can fill me in on to keep us up to date on the news over the day?
Sure.
What do you got there, kidda?
Apparently, you can now have your favorite Major League Baseball team's logo on your casket for those big Major Baseball people. Apparently,
why'd you say so, Terry? Now I can pass on.
Well, I mean, I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, if I liked baseball.
Yeah, you liked baseball. Or rather, I mean, you could also watch somebody's funeral over the internet.
Yeah.
That's
Baseball's like watching grass grow to me lately, so why not just watch it from 6 feet under? Okay.
And then apparently over the weekend, Patsy Ramsey's mother, or Patsy Ramsey died, the mother of Jean.
We're moving on to a new story now?
Yes.
That was a quick story, that last one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently she died.
Well, she did. Okay.
All right.
It's official.
Patsy Ramsey is dead.
Wow. Just like that. She's going to have a Rockies logo on her casket.
You never know. She might.
In a related death story, Patsy Ramsey is the first person in line to have her casket have an official baseball logo on it, is what you're saying.
Could be.
So it's really the same story.
I'm sure she is.
Mother of John Bonet.
Yes.
Wow. That's interesting. She died of guilt?
No. I would say it was the cancer that got her finally.
No. You may call it cancer. It may look like cancer. It may smell like cancer. It may sound like cancer, Terry. You know, the snack, crackle, pop. It isn't cancer, however. The true cause of death is guilt.
You die of that?
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Number one killer, even ahead of cigarettes.
Good.
Guess we'll never know.
Maybe they'll make a guilt patch.
That's right. We are luckily living in a guilt-free little situation here, Terry. We're not guilty of like anything close to what John Bonet and her husband did to that poor little Susie Q girl there they had.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Bonet. That's right.
Poor Susie Q.
That's why OJ's health hasn't been great lately, Terry. That's why I'm sure Gary Condit's not feeling wonderful.
Wow.
And who else can we throw in that list?
Susan Smith, was that her name? The one that
drowned her kids?
Drowned her children?
But she was...
Isn't she in jail?
Yeah.
Well, if you're in jail, you don't have to die of guilt.
Okay.
Andrea Yates, her trial starts today.
Really?
All right, well, we'll see what happens to her. Who else has made it through the system, but they'll eventually die of guilt?
Lots of people.
Right. Good answer. Well, Gary Condit's a wonderful example. I'm glad I thought of it. He had to be responsible for that intern. No one's even followed up on that because shortly after that whole scandal broke, the Twin Towers came crashing down.
That'll do it every time.
Got him off the hook.
It did.
Great Condit's out there with a plunger, dynamite, bringing them down.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I need something else to go on in the news world.
John Bonet's mom was not an old lady, was she, Terry?
No, I don't think she was.
Too old to have a kid that age, but not old.
Right.
Died of guilt! Oh, Pasty.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we have Winnie the Pooh. I can get him to bring the ladies in.
Yes.
Here's what we're going to do, Terry.
What's that?
Well, why don't I explain it to you once the ladies get in here. Or maybe I should give you a little preview. Want me to do that?
Sure.
Here's how the prize is going to be paid this morning.
Okay.
Do you remember the story we reported on earlier this morning? Let's flash back to earlier in the T-Man, the morning show.
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think we do. A new study asked 17,000 women around the world 15 questions about basic reproductive health. Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
Is that a disgrace? Is that an outright travesty or what? Would you call it an outright travesty or no?
I don't think so.
How
no.
can you not call that an outright travesty?
Because I think that's very normal, quite honestly.
How long have you had your bodies?
Well, all of our life, but that doesn't mean that we know every single integral part of ourselves.
I'm not asking you to know every integral part of your body. I'm asking amongst the 17,000 women, Terry, for one of you to get all 15 questions right. Is that too much to ask?
Apparently it is.
Well, apparently we have to go through a crash course of women's bodies this morning.
Okay.
So, to pay the price, Terry.
Yes?
I'm going to give you all a crash course. I'm going to give you the test that these 17,000 women took.
Wow.
Over the past weeks, in which none of them got a perfect score. You'd think by accident. You'd think just out of sheer coincidence.
Dumb luck.
Dumb luck!
Whoa.
That one of the ladies of the 17,000 ladies who took this quiz would have gotten all the questions right. But there was no dumb luck. There were no perfect scores.
They try too hard. They take it too seriously.
So a refresher course, a much-needed bit of tutoring must go on here, Terry, because I have the quiz, as I said, that the ladies were instructed to take, in which we determined now that ladies don't know thing one about their own vaginas. And while I give you this quiz, one of these two ladies outside, if they want to be considered, and this is up to them, if they want to be considered for being on stage as a briefcase model, is going to get naked while the other one uses a pointer to use her as visual aids to help you along with this tutorial that I'm about to give, Terry.
Wow, a live tutorial?
That's right.
With a pointer and all?
Yes. Do we have a pointer? Pasty, we'll use the wiffle ball bat? What do we have?
Oh, that's an awfully big pointer.
Well, Terry, maybe an awfully big situation.
Wow.
So here's what's going to happen. One of the two ladies, these two BBFs, what are they called? BFFs?
BFFs.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. One of these BFFs is going to tell the other, okay, you'll be the naked one and I'll be the pointer one. And I'm just going to give you all a little bit of tutoring and ask you to answer some of the questions that the ladies couldn't get right, obviously.
All right.
And while I'm doing that, every question I ask, the pointer will be used to visualize for you, Terry, what area of the vagina that I may be speaking of.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And if the pointer breaks, you'll have to use your tongue. I don't know.
Wow.
Whoa. Break it.
Wow.
And if these ladies refuse, if they both can't decide who's going to get naked, or if neither of them wants to, Terry, let's just assume that may happen. Well, then we'll have to use Pasty.
Oh, his vagina?
That's right.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's a magnum
Is it the same size as the other thing?
So you better hope, Pasty. Hey, your vagina doesn't have to come out to play this morning.
I forgot the trim, dude. So, come on.
Oh, Pooh?
Embarrassing.
Yes, hello.
Yes. Is this Vinny, thy Pooh?
Yes, it is. I'm just sitting out here getting to know these
ladies.
Ladies, yes.
And how are we all doing out there?
You girls.
Oh, dear. Are they aware? Have they heard? Have they gotten any cell phone calls yet?
Nope, I'll turn the phone down.
Okay, good. Why don't you bring them all in at this time? Let's meet these two lovely ladies.
Do it.
Okay,
right now?
here we go. Yes.
Right now? Here we go.
Right now. The disgrace, Terry.
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think we do. A new study asked 17,000 women around the world 15 questions about basic reproductive health. Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
What do we got here? What are your names? Michael. Speak into the microphone. That always helps. What? Your name is Jody?
Hi, I'm Jody.
Hi.
And I'm Sabrina.
Wow. You got a very active tongue there. So it swished to each side 6 times before you said your name, Sabrina. What's the story there?
I was just really excited.
You're very excited to be here?
I was just really excited.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes one of us. Anyhow, you're both here. You both want the same objective. You both are trying to fight for the same nickel here. You're both interested in the same goal. You both want to be briefcase models. I'm pretty close to telling you that is next to impossible. But I'm willing to not say it's completely impossible. All right? They're both nodding their heads yes. They both feel optimistic now, Terry.
Good.
Well, it's also a bit coincidental that you show up on a day where it has been discovered. I don't know if you're aware of this, but a bit of news has come out this morning. Do you know what news I'm referring to? If you can tell me what news I'm referring to, that may be a little bit of a bonus for you guys.
Yeah,
Go
first
ahead.
round bye.
Yeah, right. First round
We
bye.
did hear you talking a little bit about the female reproductive system.
You did hear that?
Yes, we did.
How did you hear that?
We were listening on the way in.
Mm-hmm.
Patsy Ramsey died. Nope, wrong story.
Well, that would be the anti-bonus.
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think we do. A new study asked 17,000 women around the world 15 questions about basic reproductive health. Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
A disgrace! Now, you ladies came down on a day where the story has been unveiled to the world. This disgraceful bit of news that has all women, I'm sure, hanging their heads in shame. How come your heads are not being hung in shame right now?
Just a little bit.
Okay, well, show me how much your head... Oh, there. Okay, that's how much she's hanging her head there.
That's a little bit.
Well, I think it deserves more, but if that's all you want to go with, that's fine. It's up to you. However, because of that, and because we also tie that in with a day that you two came down together as best friends. Oh, aren't they close? Oh, they're hugging right now, Terry.
They're kind of matching a little bit.
They got the matching colored tops.
Oh, cute.
Okay, because you think that's all cutesy, it doesn't really translate that way as far as we're concerned. As a matter of fact, it's a major hindrance on your arrival here as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not saying it eliminates you both, but a price must be paid for your mistake. A price will be paid.
Yes, it will.
Now, here's the price. You're going to love it. Mm-hmm. While I'm tutoring my fellow colleagues here on the ins and outs of the woman's reproductive system that apparently not enough people on this planet know, one of you two is going to have to strip down to nothing and just be a very scientific visual aid for us, while the other one takes... Oh, we actually have a pointer?
We do.
Wow, where do we get the pointer?
I'm not sure. Ask the pasty one in there.
I like the pointer.
You like it?
Yes.
It's a good little pointer.
This has a lot of uses, Terry.
I guess so.
We had a pointer in here? I don't even want to know what we use this for.
I don't either.
I have a feeling I've seen this before.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to know where to win, Terry. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You hear me talking? Okay.
I used to ride a phone operator around with a Shetland pony around the studio and whip him.
Hope you're doing Pasty's voice right there. Anyhow.
Trying to.
So here's the bottom line. And that's what we're looking for here, the bottom line. One of you two is going to very graciously become our visual aid, while the other two, as I read the questions that women were asked and could not answer with 100% correctness, while I read some of those questions and tutor my fellow peers here in the studio on questions about women's vaginas, one of you two is going to point to the area that you think best describes the question that I'm asking. Now, why don't you two huddle up, as best friends tend to do? Why don't you two huddle up and describe who's going to be the pointer and who's going to be naked and be our visual aid? That's the price that you have to pay to even be considered a part of our briefcase modeling situation. And even then, you may not make it.
Wow, you like that pointer, don't you?
He likes to point at things.
Yeah, it seems like
He might start spanking.
it's like a hand in a glove.
I
You know.
know.
He likes to hit things.
All right, what are your names again? Tell me your names again. Your name is Julie and what?
This is Jody,
Jody.
and Sabrina.
Jody and Sabrina. Okay. Well, I don't see you huddling up. Why don't you two huddle up? You got to determine, first of all, whether you'd like to withdraw your candidacy from being a briefcase model, which is your decision to make. I mean, you could say, T-Man, we don't want to be a vagina visual aid, and we don't want to be the ones pointing out certain areas of Sabrina's vagina, because I see her as the visual aid. But, well, I don't know.
You already picked the visual aid?
Terry, it's up to them.
All right. Why her over there?
And we would like to say thank you, but no thanks. Or you can have one of you two strip down and be the vagina in question here, and I'll start asking the questions. And my, as I said, colleagues here will be more versed, well-versed, more learned, more educated on the subject.
Yep, be able to take on the world.
Yes. After they leave the studio this morning, as Terry points out, she'll finally be able to take on the world.
Woohoo, I know everything about my vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Our heads high on that.
So are you huddling or what? What's the story?
We're huddling, but
Okay, I'll give you some time. You have some
There's
questions?
no questions, right?
They're pretty simple. I've made it pretty cut and dry.
Is it going to be like on? Is that the morning show couch?
That's the morning
Are
show
we gonna
couch.
be, like,
Wow.
standing right here, or
Well, how can we see everything?
Terry, they're asking about where in the studio they need to be doing this. If they feel more comfortable on the morning show couch.
Yeah.
well, how is she going to point if I'm just standing here?
She has the pointer in her hand. And she's pointing to the area of the vagina or the area of your genitalia, that we're referring to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here we talk.
Well, then you, I guess. I see.
As I was saying, Terry,
All you're going to be able to point to is the button.
she's questioning her best friend's abilities to point out her vagina, Terry. You would think they do this all the time at home. But anyway.
We do a lot of pointing.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If you feel more comfortable on the couch, then the couch you can go to. If that satisfactorily answers your question, then we can move on to your decision, or no? You need some thinking time here, or do you have any more questions?
Give him some thinking.
You'd rather be
Wait, no, you're supposed to huddle up and do this.
Huddle up.
Huddle up.
Family job.
Talk it amongst yourselves. Whisper into each other's ears. Hug. Work the neck. Yes.
That would work.
Yes. Works for me. Works for you. Works for me. Works for you. What? I didn't even hear it. You were huddled up. I didn't hear it. What? What?
Okay, this is what we've decided.
Okay.
Me and Jody on the morning show couch.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to have the pointer. I can take my little panties off, and because I have a short skirt, I can just kind of lift it up a little bit.
No, the skirt must come off. No deal.
The skirt is...
Oh, no deal.
Well, Pasty can overrule me on this one. Pasty.
No deal.
Oh, boy. Without even a bit of hesitation.
You will see plenty. The skirt is very short.
The panties and the skirt must come off, according to Pasty Dave. He had the final word on that one. Yep. He's the banker.
He's the banker.
You can even come in the same room as us.
Oh, we will.
Wow.
Anyhow,
Boy,
do we have a deal or no deal? You're more than welcome to enjoy our morning show greasy couch there, but if you want your top to stay on, that's fine. We'll work with you there. But as far as your little mini skirt, it is history.
I'm agreeing because I'm only the pointer.
Wow.
And does this kind of get us in, as you would
No, as I said, this doesn't get you in. This just gets you to a point where you're considered. Oh, what a shame. Mm-hmm.
But strongly considered, right? I mean,
oh, yeah, strongly.
Oh, if that makes you feel better than strongly considered, yes.
I
guarantee you, the worst you'll leave with this morning is just being in the maybe column. You won't be told no. You won't be told no. You may be told yes. You'll probably be leaving in the maybe column, in which case we'll have to get back to you. But I'm not making any promises. I'm not saying you'll be on stage at Summer Jam guaranteed. I will give you Summer Jam tickets for your efforts. And because you're willing to allow the world to become a big classroom, you being the visual aid of this very important, obviously much needed tutorial.
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think we do. A new study asked 17,000 women around the world 15 questions about basic reproductive health.
Yes.
Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
It's troubling to hear that, Terry.
Well, I know you have a problem with that, but I think
these days are quickly coming to an end. Because by the end of this crash course I'm about to give, with Sabrina as our visual aid, the whole world will know everything there is to know about the vagina.
Woohoo!
And maybe I'll even learn how to pronounce it. I just love saying vagina.
Good for you.
Yes. So what's the story, ladies? You're holding up my classroom.
Yes. Okay, easy one.
Okay. Yeah, I like the easy one. What's the deal? Either get on you have 20 seconds to get on the couch, make it happen. Here's your pointer.
Oh my God.
Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Here we go.
Here we go at the questioning.
My backpack, please.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let me take a break.
Do we have any music for this?
Yeah, we need some music. We need some.
Vagina
pointing
I got it.
Yeah, Steven, you have the vagina pointing music?
Yeah, I get the vagina song here.
Okay, good.
Vagina.
When we get back.
Dancing Queen.
When we get back, ladies and gentlemen, please take open. You might want to rip open your Trapper Keeper.
Right.
And take some notes on this.
Absolutely.
A crash course with the T-Man in the morning as your global teacher will be happening.
The T-Man.
Set it free.
He was gonna.
Where is everybody? Man.
I'm right here.
Oh, I see you. You look very tan, by the way. You got a lot of color this weekend.
Yeah, I was outside a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's supposed to just get hotter. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be brutally hot today.
Yeah, no, I'm not brutally hot. Guys, see, listen to us already whining.
Yes, for Seattle people, and I'm born and raised.
Yeah.
Brutally hot, Terry.
Okay, I mean, from the East Coast, you should be used to this.
Well, yeah, then it's not brutal. That's just the summer.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say.
Mm-hmm. There's no hopscotch here.
No.
There's no Kilbreth here.
No.
Kendall's done.
She's fried.
What?
She's fried. She's
well,
done. She's overcooked.
Just stick a fork in her.
Really?
Well, I mean, I got a message that was pretty clear. I want to have you call me back so we can discuss my summer.
Oh, really?
It was like, that's it. It's over.
Did you call her back?
It's what the ironic thing is. No, it's the right thing. Okay. The ironic thing is that her family didn't do her in as far as this program's concerned. No, she was able to get past that. Constance Bitzler, she was able to get past that.
She handled that.
The County Crows did her in.
Nice little Constance.
That's right.
Can't swing it.
That was the hurdle she couldn't clear. She cleared the Bitzler hurdle.
Yeah, you gave her kudos.
The family situation, that was a pretty high hurdle, Terry.
That was a
Got over that one.
Yeah.
County Crows, oops, I tripped.
Fell on my face.
Me face on the track.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Well, I guess so.
Yes.
Well, I guess we'll learn for next summer.
Now,
right?
where's Kilbreth? What happened this morning? Kilbreth's car didn't start?
I don't know.
What's the story?
Yes, that's the story.
It's so damn cold out in Carnation. His car just wouldn't start. What?
Correct. His car wouldn't start this morning. He called me about 5:10, and he said Scott was going to come pick him up.
All right.
Wow.
So that's why they're both not here, because Hot Chisel went to pick up Steven in the Bonies.
Wow.
And they're riding in right now, riding dirty.
So we'll see them about 8?
No. Yes.
No. Wow, that's kind of off the beaten path for the old hotshot Scott.
That's right. Hot Shoot's got the old front seat recline as he's driving.
Laid back.
Steven giving it a little, a little early for that.
Yeah.
But they're doing it anyway. Is there any possibility that Steven's car saw him in the shorts and the manless and said, I just cannot, in a responsible way, take you to work this morning?
Possibly.
Is that what happened here?
Could be.
When cars have a personality, Terry.
They do.
Is it remotely possible that the car just looked them over and said, this is not happening?
And released oil.
If you expect me to start, you can forget it.
It released its oil and said, I'm done.
Okay, released its oil. You said that twice. That must mean something to you. Okay. Very good. Oh, okay. Well, I don't even want to know what it means. But,
hopefully they'll be here when?
Yeah, whenever they arrive. I hear they're on their way.
Okay.
They're en route.
Yay.
You're here, Terry.
I am.
That's all I need.
TP's here.
Vinny the Pooh, well, he was not just having a weekend. He was having the best weekend of his life, I would imagine, Terry, because when I'm in my car, driving to the gym, you know, to look good. Right? Oh, yeah. On Saturday morning, who am I listening to? I'm listening to Vinny the Pooh.
Yeah.
I called him up.
Yeah?
We had an on-air moment.
Did you?
It was very big for me, Terry.
It was wonderful.
Yes.
He did sound good. I heard him, too.
A long-time listener, first-time caller.
It's a shame about your limo, by the way.
Did you play that on the air?
I did.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even sure if you were taping it. I just called in quick, gave him a little couple of words, and told him I was a long-time listener, first-time caller. Told him, made a couple of requests, Terry.
Oh, that was good.
You got to those requests, I'm sure?
Well, I told my DJ at the time, and
yes,
kind of backlogged.
Does he know how to mix Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven?
Well, yeah, I think he had to figure it out.
Okay, well, as long as that worked out for you. That was, I'm sure, a big moment for the program.
The T-Man. From Summer Jam to the...
and stuff. Yeah. You're a big maple syrup fan, right?
I am.
They don't have any of that out there where you were this weekend.
No.
No. All right. Well, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we welcome to the program. We welcome on to the show Stephen R. Kilbreth, who's joining us.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
Yes. His car decided to release its oil.
Jeez, I didn't like my jokes.
Well, I don't know how that's a joke and where the punchline
It's
is.
almost like peeing, you know. You see someone, you went, just forget.
All right, anyway.
It's like peeing.
Whatever.
It's even better now.
It's just too over your guys' head.
Right, that's what it must
the
be.
intelligence of the joke
Got
is
it.
way too
Got
high.
it. I knew there was something I was missing there. It was the intellectual level of it. Steven.
Yes.
You bought a Mercedes for its reliability.
Yeah.
Just out of whim this morning?
It just seems like it's costing a lot of money these days.
Because
this problem was allegedly fixed, so...
Allegedly?
Yes.
Bastard liars.
I know.
B, a slang term for a type of sexually transmitted disease. You'll be pointing on her where her sexually transmitted disease currently is. Go ahead.
Point to the warts.
Point to the genitals.
Womb lining things.
Or C, the external female genitals. Now, I'll go to Vinnie the Pooh. Based on the visual aid that's assisting you here, what do you think is the proper and correct answer?
I think the Volvo is located...
Is it A, B, or C?
C.
And C was? He has no idea.
Yeah, he just threw a letter out there.
Well, he got it right, I think.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think he did get it right. I'm teaching the class.
Good job.
I
took a
think you
couple
got it right.
multiple choice tests in my
What
day.
was C? What was C? Why are you raising your hand, visual aid? Why would a visual aid raise her hand here?
I don't know.
Why are you raising? Because what? You want a ding, ding, ding? What? You already ding, ding, dinged as far as much as we need. Believe you, me, you ding, ding, ding more than you'll ever know. What is the visual aid raising her hand for, Terry?
The skeleton in biology never did that.
I don't remember the skull and bones there all of a sudden raising its hand. That would have been a creepy moment. Okay, go ahead. What do you want to say?
Oh, I was just telling him.
Yes.
I was just letting him know he was correct. I was kind of.
She's leaning into the mic.
I know.
Now. You know what? The visual aid doesn't need to be raising her hand to try to do more than she's supposed to be doing.
Right.
All right?
Visual aid just lays there,
They don't make visual aids the way they used to.
They don't.
That's when you got the Volvo, though, it's tough.
This seems like a simple question, Terry.
Right.
And yet this is one of the questions
that they got wrong?
that some women must have tripped up on. Because nobody got a perfect score with questions as basic as this.
Right.
But Vinnie the Pooh was absolutely right by responding that, yes, the vulva is C, the external female genitals, which is gross in itself, Terry. That's basically alluding to the fact that women have a penis.
Oh, boy.
That's disgusting.
Why would you have external female genitals?
I don't know. I'm not.
What does that imply?
Well, I apparently, from what I understand.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I'm teaching the class, and I don't want to hear it.
All right.
Let's move on to the next question. I hope you're all learning this morning. Hope your Trapper Keeper is nice and filled.
Oh, yeah.
Here's another question that was
Okay.
on this test that women could not answer.
What's that?
Which has led us to wake up this morning to an outright disgraceful situation.
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think we do. A new study asked 17,000 women around the world 15 questions about basic reproductive health. Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
Question 2. What is the average length of the menstrual cycle? Point to the menstrual cycle, please.
Oh, 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm wrong, I think.
That's right. Go around the world. Now walk the dog. Walk the dog.
Look at this guy.
Look at Pasty. He's getting as low as... Yes. Okay. Keep pointing. Okay. This is very important for my class to understand what we're talking about here.
Okay, got it.
What is the average length of the menstrual cycle?
The average length?
I'm going to give you 3 options, Terry.
Okay.
This is a multiple choice quiz. It doesn't even have your typical 4 options as from which to choose, Terry. And yet women, none of them out of 17,000 got a perfect score. So I hope you're all taking very careful note of our visual aid here in the studio for your assistance.
Yes.
Is it A, Terry, 21 days? Is it B, 28 days? Or is it C, 40 days?
Whoa, 40 days. 40 days.
One more time. The question was the average number of days
Length.
or length of
Average length of a woman's menstrual cycle. A, 21 days. B, 28 days. C, 40 days. Point to the 40-day cycle on the visual aid, please. Point to the 40-day area of the cycle. Oh, that's the 40-day cycle right there, Terry. Oh, jeez. What did I do?
Stop.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes, can't do that. We're in the middle of a very important quiz.
Yeah, this is class.
Everyone is in the middle of being educated to the max.
No recess.
I definitely can't stand up now.
Okay. Point to the 21-day area of her cycle. Are you hearing me? Point to the 21-day area of her cycle.
Carol's a bad listener.
Okay, all right.
Carol,
it seems like a subtle difference from the 40-day area of her cycle, but nonetheless a difference it is, yes. Who wants to try to take a stab at this one? Stabby, do you want to try to take a little poke here or what?
Take a little poke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Do you think it is A, 21 days, B, 28 days, or C, 40 days?
Let's say B.
a B. Stephen says B. And the B would be, Stephen?
28 days.
Now, does anyone have a differing opinion on that? Stephen has offered B, 28 days. It looks like Hop Skizzle has his hand in the air.
I can't believe women can be bitches for, 28 out of 30 days of the month.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with 21 days. I don't want to believe that.
Wow.
The correct answer is a B, 28 days. And I'll tell you, in an effort to educate and teach, Terry.
Yes.
Although the cycle is 28 days, the honed-in bitch days that
the premenstrual
Hopscotch mentioned, would be more your premenstrual days. It would be more of the pinpointed, high-maintenance menstrual days.
Oh, okay.
Which can be, luckily, slimmed down to only 27 days.
Oh, nice. Okay,
yes.
That's what I
So it's a 28-day cycle, but women only bitch you 27 of those days.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. That's great.
Now point to the 27-day bitch area of her cycle there on the visual aid.
She put it to Terry.
Wow.
Terry, can you believe that these are the questions
That is pretty amazing.
that when 17,000 women were asked them,
Yeah, that they didn't
there
know.
wasn't one woman that could answer these questions right?
That is kind of surprising.
Next question. Last one. What is the cervix?
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Is it A? Oh, she's pointing. Oh, I didn't even have to ask this time.
Yeah,
Terry,
she just did it.
They're really starting to learn their craft.
Go, ladies.
Is it A, a small gland that helps to lubricate the vagina during sexual arousal? Is it B, the point where the fallopian tube attaches to the womb? Or is it C, the neck or entrance to the womb?
The neck? Oh, the neck's the best part.
Gotta kiss the neck. Don't neglect the neck. You like your neck kissed? Let's go to who wants to Pasty Dave?
Oh,
yeah.
It's your turn. I was holding up the brake sign. We're way behind?
Yes,
oh,
we are.
Yeah, he just wants to be able to come outside.
C.
You going with C?
Yes.
The neck.
What makes you say C?
The neck. I like the neck part about it.
Okay.
Whoa!
Weird.
Terry, if we would have taken this test, so far we would have gotten a perfect score.
Well, there you
because
go.
every time I ask for someone's response, you get it right.
Right.
Pasty Dave is absolutely right. It is C, the neck or entrance to the womb.
Whoa. I didn't even see the visual aid.
You didn't have the visual aid at his disposal, Terry. It's amazing. What's going on with women? You don't know your own bodies.
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think we do. A new study asked 17,000 women around the world 15 questions about basic reproductive health. Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
Disgrace!
The T-Man.
Oh, just make him shut up, Terry. Please. Make it stop.
Sorry. They are just...
Which one of you is the bigger hoochie? Yeah?
Really? You had to ask?
Wow.
Oh, it is.
No, you're not.
All right, next question. Where is the rectum? On the visual aid there. All right.
Needs your pointer.
All right, wait. That wasn't really a question of a test. Terry!
You got the 1005 test.
Team
mixed up.
answer.
What do we do with these ladies? They both want to be put on stage. I have 3 spots left for briefcase models.
Right.
They both want to be put on stage as briefcase models, which would leave me with only 1 spot left. Do you think that's going to happen? I don't think so. No. All right?
Right.
What do you expect? Don't squint at me looking all mad. What is that going to do? Where's that going to get you? Nowhere!
Whoa.
Now, the question is whether one of them makes it or not, Terry, and that in itself is going to be a tough one.
All righty.
Now, they have to identify which one they're eliminating amongst themselves and which one they're going to announce is their true candidate to represent the two of them, Terry. And if they can't come to that decision, well, it was nice having you here. You were a great visual aid little duo there.
They did do a good job, didn't they?
And we'll see you next time around. Ooh. They did do a fine job, Terry. As a matter of fact, I think it was the visual aid that put you guys over the top as far as getting all the answers right. If the ladies, the 17,000 ladies that couldn't get any one of their tests perfectly correct, had the visual aid, it might have been a completely different story.
Probably would have been.
Next time I see a cervix on the street, I'll know.
Oh, the neck.
You see, you probably pass one every day and not even realize it. Anyway.
Just walking on down.
Which one of you had your sister call in during the break? Or your boss? What happened? Did your boss call in? What did I hear here?
No, I guess I heard my sister had called in.
Your sister had called in? Do you think she was calling in because she was upset that you were the visual aid, or she was trying to root you on? What does your gut tell you? What does your gut tell you?
I'm thinking she was probably trying to say good things about me.
Mm-hmm. Why'd she hang up? Where'd she go?
I have no idea.
You want to call her and find out if that's the case, or what? What's her number? You know your sister's number? You talk to her? You on speaking terms? What's the deal there?
I know her number. I don't know what time it is. She may be at work.
Were you close when you were growing up, or what?
Yes, we were very close.
How far apart are you?
Actually, we were actually kind of really close in age, so we were kind of competitive.
Oh.
But now we really get along.
But back in the early days, did you, like, bathe together?
Of course.
You did?
We did lots of fun stuff in the tub together.
But now you have a best friend for that, right?
Now I have a best friend today.
Yes,
women can't shower themselves.
No,
why would they?
not.
Too lonely an experience. So now are you close with your sister, or does she hate you?
No, we're close now.
You're close now, but there was a rough patch where you were really competitive and fighting over the same guys.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever fight over the same guy?
Not really fight, but yeah, we did like similar guys.
Did you ever have sex, both of you, with the same guy?
Not at the same time.
We didn't ask that. We just...
Yeah, we're not dirty, T-Man.
Right.
Standards here.
All right, so there's obviously at least one guy you both have had sex with. How many, to be precise, are there, as far as men out there, that have had sex with both you and your sister? Not at the same time, but nonetheless, they had sex with both you and your sister. Is it more or less than 3? Oh, she has to think about it, Terry.
I know.
Wow.
I would say a little bit less than 3.
A little bit.
How do you get a little bit less than?
There's 2 guys. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would guess 2.
Let's
are
see, stepdad.
Dirty dude.
Who was usually second?
Mm-hmm. Who was first crack? Oh, jeez. Who was the first to get to the guys that you both had sex with? You both wound up having sex with 2 guys. Was it each one got a first crack at one of them, or did one of you dominate the first sex action with these 2 guys?
I would definitely say it's probably even there.
Uh-huh.
We both had our turn first.
And that's where you were, like, having the rough patch. That's where you were competitive. That's where you guys were having the not seeing eye-to-eye sisterly moments. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, we didn't really get along too good.
And is that why you decided to screw each other's boyfriends, or what? I love this, Terry.
Well, I was going to ask, are any of the are either of the 2 men involved the fathers of mutual kids? Or
do you have kids? Of course you do. And
she's 20. Doesn't everybody?
Oh, geez. And these men that you're talking about, these men that have had access to both sisters, are either of yours or your sister's kids the father of any of the children in your world? Yes or no?
Uh-oh.
Looks like a yes to me.
I guess it's a yes.
Wow.
Can I say no?
Well,
no, you can't.
You can say no, but it's obviously a yes. So is it your kids or her kids?
Or both.
Oh, jeez.
I have a child.
You have a child, and it's by one of these guys that your sister had sex with. Now, did your sister have sex with this guy that you have a child with after you had the child?
No, it was years and years ago when they were really young. So I guess it doesn't.
So this is the guy you had sex with second to your sister.
Yes.
And then you had a child with him. You wanted revenge so bad on your sister that to drive home the revenge factor, you had a kid. Is that fair to say?
It wasn't like that, but
all caught up in revenge mode. Oops, forgot the condom.
Watch this.
And now I'm all knocked up and pretty. Is that how it went, or what?
It wasn't a revenge thing.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of happened that way.
Mm. Yes.
Your butt looks terrific for having a kid, though.
Wow.
I gotta tell you.
Yes, not every visual aids, but, what? Oh, yes, never mind. All right, so you and your sister had a rough patch, but now you're back on the sisterly love little angle of life. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
I don't know. The way I sense her calling in and then hanging up, I sense she was calling up saying you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. Maybe it was that angle she was going to take. Is that possible?
I don't think she.
Well, there's one way to find out. Let's call up and find out what she's thinking. Why don't you give me your number? Write it down for us.
I can. Okay.
She called up. She wanted to talk.
Well, obviously.
Let's find out if she was just calling up for mere moral support. Rah, my sister's down there. Oh, please choose her, T-Man. Maybe it was that kind of mode she was in.
Mm-hmm.
Or, this is embarrassing to the whole family. Would you take her skirt down? And...
Right already. Hurry up. Okay, sorry. I got a fax her.
Try the first number first.
Craziness. Sisters.
Calling the sister.
So you like fat guys or skinny guys? just curious.
I like healthy men.
Healthy. You consider it healthy.
So nobody with tuberculosis.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Is this the sister?
No, this is the mom.
Oh, the mom. Even better. Did you know your daughters were rivals?
Yeah, I've been listening.
So you're just learning this pretty much for the first time yourself.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I think it's funny.
Well, it's really not. You have two daughters that are screwing the same guys numerous times.
Oh, well, hey, that's all the past.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you say so? All right, put on your other...
You can't change the past.
Put on your other daughter. Oh, thanks for telling us.
She's at work.
She's at work? She left for work?
She's not here
Now, was she calling as a moral support, little bit of aid, or was she calling to chew out her sister?
Oh, she was calling. Hang on, let me turn the radio down.
Yeah, that'd be a nice thing.
That'll work.
She was calling to say if you're going to make her strip, then...
Too late.
You better put her on as a briefcase girl.
Well, if only her sister had thought of that, because she didn't really make those demands, and now she already has done strip, as you say, yes. And we are determining whether or not to put her on stage at Summer Jam.
She's willing to throw it out there for anybody.
Yes.
Well, I think you should, too. I mean, if somebody's going to go on the radio and...
Yeah, baby. Why don't you become a radio host? You have a great show. Anyway, thanks for the call. All right, bye.
Well, Mom comes down and strips.
My mom was a DJ.
How about we put your mom?
Your mom was
a DJ?
Are you serious?
Mix 96.
Oh, let me tell you, that was my favorite station. Anyhow, I can't get the bumper sticker off my car.
I worked there.
Right.
What's
in Olympia?
Stop it,
Is it Olympia?
I did work there.
Wow. I can't believe it didn't survive. Anyhow.
It's still there, I think, isn't it? Or no? It's like a small 5,000 slot.
Have you two determined which one you're going to announce as the candidate to be on stage at Summer Jam? Because you're not both getting up there. That I can promise you. If you can't figure it out, well, then it's been nice knowing you. Thanks for providing such the glorious a visual aid.
I think I'm torn because I like Carol's face.
I
like the skeleton's body.
All right, screw off her face.
Yeah.
And put it on your body. Man, how many times have you played this in your life?
That's great. That's nice.
Okay, we'll have to figure it out for you guys, all right?
Okay.
In the meantime, you'll both be maybes, and that's that. Don't look at me with your mouths open unless you plan to... Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Anyhow.
Would it make a difference?
Oh, Jesus.
Pasty, why don't you escort them out? I can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah, so we'll let you know. We'll let you know!
We both came down together.
I'm aware of this!
Together.
I got important things to get to!
Together. Yeah.
Obviously, it's clear I have important things to get to.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what a like this.
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He's high on life. And probably something else, too. And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Just chilling.
He's the ham sandwich guy.
As I said, Terry.
Yes.
Important things to get to.
Oh, yeah.
I say what? I say what?
Double wah. Bonus wah.
Whoa now.
Good morning. A ham, a sandwich, a man.
Wow. Triple wow.
Where are you calling from, sir?
Oh, man, I'm on the Beacon Hill area, riding behind my homeboy in this drop-top old school 65, you heard me?
I'm still not used to the ham sandwich man in a car.
I know, it is kind of odd.
I'm still not comfortable listening to the ham sandwich man calling while in transit, Terry.
Yeah, we're used to him having a bike or something, or a bus.
Hammy.
Oh, now?
Are you operating the heavy piece of machinery we call an automobile?
Oh, man, I'm doing the doggone thing, T-Man. So, I don't have on no shirt today right now.
Well, that's good to know, yes.
And I also think maybe you may have to just pass this message on. I also think that Terry Free shouldn't wear no shirt today.
Wow. Well, she's one step ahead of you, sir.
But put on her sports bra.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, a sports bra.
He's been rummaging through your closet, Terry.
I guess so. He knows about those.
She doesn't work out.
Wow. Hammy, so you are riding around Beacon Hill in your automobile, topless? Is that what I'm to conclude here, or what?
Well, you know what I'm saying? That's how men do it. And, you know, it's Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday. If the sun is out, that's how you do it. And today is a great day. And just in case you're afraid to take your shirt off, still take your shirt off. Burn off some of that excess that a lot of people are holding on.
Well, Hammy, we can't leave these ladies in suspense that are dying to know where exactly to find you in your shirtless state in your automobile there. Where are you exactly? Can you give us a cross street, a little location, a little key in which to hunt you down?
Okay, I'm up the street.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yes.
I'm up the street.
Beautiful
I'm up the street from the Red Apple, closing right by the Shell gas station, right next to the 76 gas station, passing up the 36 bus on Beacon Hill, pulling into the Shell gas station right now.
Wow.
Do you have a street name or no?
You say, well, now what you say now?
Is there a street name? Did I hear a street name anywhere in that?
No, you didn't. What's the street name? What's the street name? Well, for the people that know Beacon Hill like they know Beacon Hill, T-Man.
There are no street names. No. It's where the streets have no name, Terry.
15 and what? 15 in Bayview.
15th and Bayview, Terry.
There you go.
Yes.
Hammy.
There's going to be a massive crush right now on 15th and Bayview, Terry.
After it's going to go down, let it go down.
Yes.
The sun is out, and I'm not playing today.
Yes, well, it's going to be a record-breaking temperature day, Hammy. Does that mean you suspend all sexual activities because it's just too hot and humid to have any kind of body-slapping relations, or is that never the case? No temperature, no thermometer will ever get high enough for you to put sex on hold if it's there and available for you.
Well, look, I'm going to tell you like this, T-Man. Yesterday, I picked up 3 in the bus-down mobile. Today, I ain't playing, and there's no limit.
Wow.
There's no limit.
I think that answers my question, Terry. I think that it says there can't be enough red on the thermometer for the ham sandwich man.
What? T-Man,
call off the bus down.
What they want to do when they're playing with a nympho, though?
Oh, jeez. Well, I don't know if that's a trick question, but I'm refusing to answer.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to answer.
Hammy, you had 3 ladies in the bus-down mobile yesterday.
Well, I actually picked them up one at a time because I was doing my thing.
Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, from sunrise to sunset yesterday, and again, temperatures that approached, if not passing 90 degrees, the ham sandwich man had 3 ladies in the bus-down mobile.
Yes, he did.
If they walking by themselves in the sunshine and they got back like some baby back ribs, I'm on them.
Yeah, I'm amazed. I'm not surprised with that. I'm amazed that they're willing to get into the bus-down mobile without any real reservations. Now, what are you saying to close the deal to get them in the bus-down mobile?
Oh, man, it's devastation, man.
Well, that does it every time for me. Anyhow,
devastation, man.
What's the final words that you give them that make them comfortable to get in with you, 90-degree temperatures, in the bus-down mobile? I got a quarter tank of gas, and I can get you where you need to go.
I might just hit them with, the regular, whoa, now, wah, and I tell them what's happening,
Whoa, now, wah, and they're in the bus-down mobile.
And you got to tell them what's happening.
All right, now, after you tell her what's happening, you give her the whoa, now, wah, let me ask you this one final question that's very important.
Well, hit me with it then.
Are you closing the deal in the bus-down mobile?
Good question. Well, I tell you like this. You know what I'm saying?
Of the 3 ladies you had in the bus-down mobile yesterday, how many of these situations had the deal closed in the bus-down mobile?
And I'm going to tell you like this, and I'm going to go straight forward with it, you heard me? I ain't going to leave no secrets out there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go 70%.
70%?
70%.
I don't know if that's mathematically possible, but I think I understand where he's getting at, Terry.
2 girls.
I think.
And her calf.
Mm-hmm.
That's right around there.
2 girls and her calf.
Yeah, that's the 3rd girl's calf.
Yes. Well, I didn't know they travel with little cows these days. But anyhow.
Yeah, come on now.
Oh, she had a cute little calf.
She was a cow.
Right. Wow. Well, Hammy, it sounds to me like one of the 3 ladies would not allow you sexual access, but the other 2 were more than generous for your generosity in picking them up in the bus-down mobile. Am I reading you correct?
Man, give it to me, man. Give it to me and put some syrup on the pancakes this morning.
Wow.
It's a hot day, Terry Free.
Obviously, and a high cholesterol one, too.
I know.
Well, Hammy, I hope you have the same, or if not the same, then better success in the Bust Down Mobile today.
Well, T-Man, it is what it is.
Now, let me ask you this. Let me just mention, if you are able to get a unsuspected female in the Bust Down Mobile between now and the end of the show, I hope you'll call back.
Man, you got me on time this morning.
The moment you get a woman, the moment you get one of them breezies in that Bust Down Mobile, you call us back ASAP, right?
And I'm going to tell you one more again. You got me on time.
Well, there it is, Terry. Let's all cross our fingers. Let's hope the ham sandwich man is working overtime. Yeah. Let's hope he's got his game stepped up early in the AM hours right now, because I would love to hear him calling back with a woman in the Bust Down Mobile, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. Hammy, you have me at whoa now.
Why do I have a feeling if he calls down with a woman in the Bust Down Mobile, we'll all wind up telling the story on the witness stand? I don't know. Anyhow, Hammy, work hard. What do you see? Is there anyone out there as a prospect that you're seeing right now, or no?
Well, T-Man, it got one woman pumping gas. It got one woman in her car.
All right, well, let's listen live. Let's listen live right now.
The Bust Down or the whoa now?
Somebody just passed me up in a truck.
Well, let's hear you try to get one of these brazies right now in your Bust Down Mobile. Let's listen to you live in action.
So what you're saying is you want me to start up the engine and make my move to the next female I see.
That sounds fine. Yes.
That's
what we want. Agreed, yes. We'll all just listen in. We're all going to be flies on the proverbial wall as the ham sandwich man tries to get a little company going.
This is definitely a school day.
Plenty of room in the Bust Down Mobile for more than just one passenger.
Yeah.
You got to watch out for traffic right here. I'm busting this right turn.
Yeah.
Here we go right here.
I hate to have to hear you get crushed by a semi.
How you doing today? Well, man, that was just a fine, and she kept it pushing. But it ain't over. Check this out. Left turn into the 76 gas station. The game is far from over. This how you do it.
Yeah.
You know, don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? Don't have nothing to lose. You know, just do the do.
Just let it all hang out, baby.
You know, do the do.
Do the do.
Oh yeah, I'll keep it pushing.
Okay, now.
Wipers.
This how you do this one, T-Man.
Okay, let's hear it.
You got to hurry up and hop out the car.
Fight it every time I've done that, yes.
You got to handle this like this. Boy, gas prices sure is high today, huh? Man, they need to go down. What's your name, man? Huh?
Mary.
Oh, you married?
Mary.
Oh, your name is Mary. I thought you were saying you was married.
That too.
You dig? Oh, that too? All right, well, I'm going to holler at you later, you dig?
Figure you'll be divorced in about 3 months.
Right. And I'll see you again at the same bus.
Married Mary, Terry.
Yeah,
married shouldn't stop.
Yeah, she's out of there, you know, like...
Well, Hammy, I mean, you're more than willing to allow married women in the Bust Down Mobile. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I can't be making all these turns.
You say what now?
Uh-oh.
Is he getting pulled over?
I think it's a bust down on the Bust Down Mobile.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Hammy, you all right? All right, call the Gerke attorney.
He's in jail again.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
We're 6 months away from the release party.
Is Akon still available?
Hammy, are you okay? Hammy. No Hammy.
Ooh, no,
that would be a no.
That didn't sound like the prospect we were hoping for to get into the Bust Down Mobile, Terry.
No.
May have been a situation where the ham sandwich man ran into a spot o' trouble.
That person's going to make him work for it, probably.
Mm-hmm. In the position.
Man, in 90-degree heat, I don't know about this one, Terry.
The T-Man.
Terry, we got a lot accomplished today.
Yeah, seems like it. I learned a lot of stuff
We're all
today.
leaving more educated than ever.
Absolutely.
We're aware of the passing of Aaron Spelling and John Bonet's mommy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that reunion's like up there?
Yeah,
be interesting.
Well, what if she didn't do it? I don't know. Anyway, let's see here. I'm also looking at the paper. I'm seeing, Stephen, did you attend the big old Quest Field concert with your little buddy, Kenny Chesney? Is that something that happened over the weekend for you? Because 50,000 fans did.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Were you one of them, yes or no? The little cowboy hat on.
I was not. I had a cowboy hat on all weekend, but I did not attend the concert.
Is that right? Let him get away with that?
Hey, if he's not embarrassed, neither am I.
The sound echoed through the stadium and was hard to hear in the 300 level. The concession lines were horrendous, but the nice day made up for all of it.
No.
Well, ask the people in the 300 level if they agree with that. I can't get to the bathroom. I can't get to the concession lines, but I'm glad it's hot as hell up here.
Phew.
Can't get a drink.
All worth it.
50,000, that's pretty big.
That's a pretty big concert, but not a sellout.
I wouldn't think so. Not at their
Quest
Field.
I don't think so either. Why didn't they sell out with all the country fans like yourself?
Because they didn't cheap out and go to Tacoma Dome where it would have been a sellout. So they had 2 or 3 shows.
Well, why don't you show the love and give them the extra boost to people like you show up? It's sold out. That's a nice little factoid that Kenny Chesney and company sells out Quest Field. I can't say that.
I couldn't get any comp tickets, so I didn't go.
Nice. Exactly.
Well, at least he admits it,
Finally,
though,
we got
right?
a little honesty coming out of Kilbreath.
Right, there you go.
Now, what happened to the ham sandwich man? He get arrested or what? I guess we'll never know. All right. Hasn't phoned back, Terry.
That was big. It wasn't just Kenny Chesney. It was big time people.
I understand. I said Kenny Chesney and his little friends.
Country Fest.
That's right.
Country Fest.
Geez.
Country Jam.
Is it done yet?
Country
I
Fest.
mean, are we done with that for the country here?
Wow. Coming from Eastern Washington, you're saying stuff like that?
Yeah, that's why I left Eastern Washington.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why most people do. Get out now.
No word from the ham sandwich man? You all right? We don't know? Okay.
What should I check in with him?
I didn't even look into these text pages from the morning. Let's see here. 9:26 and 50 seconds. Just saw Hammy in his bucket. It's hot, but I would rather walk.
Nice.
That's great.
Well, who knows if he's even made an offer to you, sir?
Oh.
Who knows? I don't know if it's a man or a woman that wrote this, Terry. Let's see. 9:24 and 49 seconds. T-Man, you should come up with 15 questions for guys. See how well they know their bodies. Oh, we know our bodies even more than we should. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait, once the show is over, to go home and get to know my body again.
Welcome back.
Yes. Dreams of the year, take it out. Let's see. How many asked them all? Can you break a 20? I don't get it. Team make the girls lick each other's.
Wow.
I like that idea.
That's not what this is about.
Right.
Yeah, this was about education. This was about science. This was about the letdown of all women as far as knowing their own bodies. It's amazing. You could be housed by this unbelievable work of art, Terry, that we call the human body.
Right.
And not know thing one about it. Disgraceful!
Women don't know as much about fertility as we think we do. A new study asked 17,000 women around the world 15 questions about basic reproductive health. Not one woman could answer all 15 questions.
Travesty!
Really? On that level? Ignorance is bliss.
T-Man, put a picture of the young cougars up on the website, please. We're dying to know. Oh, jeez.
I get emails about why you're not all the time.
Ask every day.
Terry, let me just give one broad general answer for all those questions that come in time after time. Lazy. Sorry.
It's really hot today.
I can't lie.
Right.
There really is no other reason as to why we don't put pictures of, like, the young cougars from this morning, if you want to call them that, or what you heard last week or the week before. I know you were dying to get a little visual of that, and it all comes down to the common denominator of we could, but it would require work.
Oh, wow.
So just
Home
buy your
sounds
Summer
good.
Jam tickets and we'll see you there.
Yeah, that will answer a lot of questions that some people have had over the past number of weeks. Summer
Right.
Jam on stage during the Deal or No Deal process will give you an idea of a lot of things that have gone on around here of a visual nature lately. Now, whether the young Cougars are a part of that or not, Terry, remains to be seen.
Right, they're in the maybe column, correct?
Mm-hmm. T-Man, what a bunch of dumb bitches that are out there. Wow, that's not nice. You asked me 50 questions about my kielbasa, and I won't miss a one of them.
Oh, that's good.
Writes this person from the 425 at 9:17 and 39 seconds. Mm-hmm. 9:12 and 2 seconds. T-Man Robert Blake will die of guilt, too, to add to your list.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's innocent.
9:04 and 4 seconds. Grand Poobah of the Water Buffaloes.
Yeah, Water Buffalo.
The Water Buffalo Lodge.
That's right.
Is where Fred Flintstone used to hang out with his white little shoeless friends. Signed, Samantha.
Thank you, Samantha.
Yes.
Water Buffalo.
Terry, don't pretend like you've never hung out with a few.
Oh, I have.
T-Man, can I have a chance to answer all the 15 VJ questions for Summer Jam tickets and the barbecue invite signed Brenda? Brenda, no. But let me give away one pair of Summer Jam tickets right now, Terry. I've already given away a pair. This particular package does not include the rights to be a contestant on Deal or No Deal,
right,
or backstage passes for the barbecue. It's just merely me offering you a pair of Summer Jam tickets and Summer Jam tickets alone.
Wow, that's a nice little deal anyway.
A little bit of a token of appreciation to end the day, since I'm being a little lazy and not providing you the visual aids that you so seek, ladies and gentlemen out there, and I apologize for that. But I'm not going to lie either. I'm going to just tell you basically it all comes down to laziness. But I do have enough energy, Terry, to give away a nice pair of Summer Jam tickets to a lucky listener to take a friend to.
Good.
Isn't that nice?
It is.
Okay. First caller, does that sound good?
Sure.
This line, the first one?
That we like, or?
First caller period,
Okay.
Terry. I don't know where you get this idea.
First caller having their period E.
Oh, geez.
Whoa.
You're on the air.
And prove it.
You're on the air. You're on the air. On the air.
Hello?
Yes.
I'm calling trying to win tickets.
Yes, you are.
Hello?
Yes.
Do I win them?
Yes.
Yolanda?
Yes.
Hi, T-Man.
Yes.
Am I caller number one?
Yes. Yes. I don't know where the confusion lies here, Terry.
I don't either.
Oh, now it just picked up now. The phone picked up now, T-Man.
Yes.
Would y'all please stop playing with me?
I don't know how are we playing with you? You're asking questions in spurts of 3 minutes apart, like they're contractions, and we're answering them for you.
All you have to do is carry on the conversation a little bit quicker, honey.
Of all the people to race to the phones and be the fastest to dial, are you telling me Yolanda beat out everyone in the listening audience?
Sounds
real fireball.
Like
Yolanda, do you have us in your speed dial? What was your trick?
No, I just sat here and dialed twice. And I got through.
Twice?
This is my first time ever.
But you dialed twice? You were the first call to jump on? How could you have dialed twice?
I just pushed redial on my phone here at work.
What happened the first time?
It was busy.
I don't know how that makes sense.
Yolanda.
But nonetheless.
Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh. I think it's finally sinking
in.
in.
It's for my daughter. It's for my daughter.
Daughter. Nonetheless, Yolanda, you have some coffee with your daughter. You are the winner.
Thank you so much.
Where do you work?
I work at the VA hospital.
Oh,
yeah. How's old man Jim? Yeah.
Yolanda.
Yes.
You are the winner, as I said.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Your daughter is going to Summer Jam free of charge.
Is your daughter hot?
Oh, yes.
That'll work.
How old is she?
How old's your daughter? What's she
She's
wearing?
12. She'll be 13 in August.
Oh, what's she wearing? Oh, anyhow.
You're sending her there by herself? Who are you going with?
Oh, who's going with your daughter?
Her girlfriend.
Terry's a little concerned that maybe a 12-year-old should not be at Summer Jam without the proper supervision.
Oh, she has several adults going. I'm not going.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, hang on. And we'll make arrangements for you to pick up or be sent your Summer Jam free tickets.
Woo!
Yes.
Ow!
Thank you.
Oh, yes. There she is.
Finally, when the phone.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, I like the feeling of making a person out there like Yolanda happy.
Good.
You know, I may end the upcoming shows in the same fashion.
Oh, good.
Wait till she gets to talk to Pasty. I mean, come on. You thought the happiness ended there.
No.
Yolanda.
Just beginning.
Congratulations. Summer Jam.
Just as dorky and white as they can.
Yo.
The T-Man.